So you heard the import of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't hear anything after that.
He's trying to make a small incision or cut on a left wing.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll me a dexterity check.
Well, I'm doing it with a dagger. So you want me to do like an attack roll with the dagger?
Are you just full out attacking or trying to do something precise?
I mean, she told me to cut her wing, so that's what he's doing. He grabbed a dagger.
Oh.
So
Okay, just, yeah, make an attack with a dagger then. You
God damn it!
you just kind of do. He's like, you kind of slip a bit, like, ugh! You just miss. Almost stab instead of just stabbing her in the shoulder.
I'm gonna extend the left wing to give you a bigger target.
right,
Try to dig the edge, please.
right. And I will grab the wing and take the dagger and put it like right on the edge there,
Okay,
and just like try to slice it.
go ahead and.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Okay, so as you just kind of take the dagger and just kind of like hold the wing and just kind of try bring the edge down along the wing.
Oh, the second stimulus?
What is going on?
I muted her for right now, but so Thorg, as you just bring the edge of the dagger across Mercy's wing, Mercy, you don't feel any pain. You feel the dagger touching your wing, and Thorg, you just kind of watch as the edge just kind of just glides against her wing, but not cutting.
Then I will just say, it looks like you will correct with your assumption. It's not cutting, and it definitely should be cutting. So, do you have indestructible wings now or something? Would you like me to try with something heavier to hit?
Do you have a magical dagger, perhaps, or magical sword?
I
Actually,
have a
Yeah. Vicious sword?
Sure, do you want me to try the sword?
Not really, but yes,
This is weird.
for the sake of the experiment.
It's a new kink.
Yeah, this is self-maiming. PSA: we do not promote self-maiming. I don't know where my player's going with this, but
Most of us
I'm
don't,
allowing
at
it
least.
because I am wanting to see where she goes with this.
Right. Alright, Karst, I am going to, just because I don't want to put in the whole thing just to whatever, I'm just going to roll this thing, I'm going to roll the Warhammer, because the plus to hit and everything would be the same,
Okay.
if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so, and which weapon are you using?
Using her magical sword that she gave me to do it, whatever one she handed me.
Yeah, which one is that? Is what I'm wondering.
The vicious scimitar.
Okay. Is this the elemental one?
Nah, that's the +3.
Oh, okay. So it's just the
The
regular
new one.
Okay.
Oh, so it'd be a 29 to hit then, if it's +3.
Yeah. So as you kind of take that one and bring it across, I don't see anything happen. But
Does it hurt?
it does hurt. But you don't see like any blood get drawn or any feathers get cut off.
Interesting. It
Go ahead
doesn't
and
seem to have...
Go ahead and roll damage.
Sure. That's a sword is a D8, right?
Yeah. Or no.
Okay, so is it? Yeah, it'd be the same
No,
as the
D6.
war. Oh, it's a
D6.
D6.
Yeah.
Okay. That plus
+3. So
plus
6.
3, 6. Well, plus my strength, which is 5, so that's 11 total.
Shit. So it hurts,
It hurts.
but the wing is undamaged.
Appears to be, yeah.
It appears to be.
I mean, you don't see any blood flowing from it.
No feathers attached. No hole. No cut.
No.
Ow!
So
Okay,
you felt that then?
so yes. So I'm not sword proof or something. Actually, did the hit with dagger hurt?
Dagger didn't hurt, no.
Okay.
So
So
magical
dagger hit.
weapons then?
Dagger didn't hurt, so it seems that mundane weapons could be deflected by my wing. But magical weapons still hurt.
Now, question: can you take your wings and like kind of bring them over your shoulder and fold in front of you to make sort of like a shield that then you can then pull away? Because if that's the case, when you're busy reloading or something, right? You take your shots, you could fold your wings over yourself, make sort of a shield, and then on your turn again, when it's ready, you pull them out and you shoot.
That's what I was actually thinking. That's why I'm trying this. And I'm gonna try to form this semi-shield.
I will try with a non-magical weapon if you like. See if it you can lock it.
Before you do, I'm gonna swallow 10 good berries because I'm at 7 HP.
Right.
Oh, okay. He's
I will-
just wolf down good berries. Hum, hum, hum.
I will
Yep.
take my warhammer out and stand in front of Mercy. Be like, "All right, form your shield."
I'm gonna form my shield.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check.
Me. Dexterity. Okay.
This is something you haven't done before. Shit. Okay. You manage to contort and fold your wings and drape them around you. Have a mantle-like fashion.
Uh,
Go ahead and roll your warhammer.
yeah. Sorry, I was trying to pull up an image of what I was imagining. Warhammer attack.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
This is non-magical, or yeah, it's not magical, by the way.
I know, but go ahead and roll your damage. Okay. Mercy, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As the hammer collides with your wings, the impact, the force of his blow, still kind of like forces through. Your wings absorb most of the impact, but it still
Ow.
kind of like comes through.
Oh, shit. I think it could have hurt more, but that it took some of the damage away.
Well, that's interesting. Perhaps there is some, I don't know, armor or something that you can put on your wings to absorb more. I don't know. Could be an interesting tactic though if you need to defend yourself or something else.
Like add some metal or something on the wing to make it more armor.
Yes.
That would make it more difficult to fly, though.
But
Flash
if it
my
was light metal,
like mithril. Mithril
Like
would not
mithril?
impede your movement.
You'd
Good luck finding a large amount of mithril to make that armor, and somebody who's good enough to make wing armor.
Oh no.
Yeah, if only we had someone who had wings who could possibly shape it to something and also knows how to work with mithril. Just me? Okay.
My cousin?
Oh, that wasn't in character at all, but sure.
I know. Interesting. Well, you don't look the greatest, and I don't want to knock you unconscious, so I think we should stop for now until maybe another day.
you have to admit this is quite a twisted thought.
No, I definitely can see how it's interesting, especially tactically speaking. There's a lot more that you can do with it now. with your wings. You know, you could block a corridor, you could protect someone or something, protect yourself. Especially as you seem to prefer the range fighting. You shoot, you protect yourself if you can't get out of the way, and then you shoot again. Seems pretty good.
Exactly. Well, it just thinking,
I'd be
didn't
interested
have
to
much.
see
Yes.
how it holds up against magical attacks. Because again, I was only attacking with non-magical, and you seem to resist part of it, but not all of it. I wonder if magical stuff would get through it. I'm not sure.
Just said she was looking very bad physically.
I know he's just conjecturing. He's not saying he's gonna do it now.
And now I stab.
He very clearly said he'd do it a different day, but just something to think about.
I cast Fireball.
I counterspell.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat 20 good berries.
Oh my god.
Let's try again.
Oh, your
Yeah,
poor
I'm-
stomach.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I was gonna do a thing with.
As long as you don't hit too hard, I think I can withstand one more attack with magical weapon.
Watch the crits.
I'll try it. Karst, I'm gonna
Let's
pull
see
out.
crits.
I'm gonna pull out my halberd.
Okay, your halberd does.
Wait, isn't your halberd quite potent? Wouldn't better be using, for example, my that vicious scimitar, or maybe my maelstrom katana?
I will use whatever you want me to use.
I'm gonna throw him the maelstrom katana, which is only +2.
Okay. Is it
Um,
what damage die at D8?
Yeah.
D8, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll my warhammer again and add 2 to the hit here.
Versatile, so. Okay.
Wait, you're saying that I can do D10 with the katana?
Oh, sorry, not versatile, but finesse. Sorry.
Okay,
Words.
sure.
All right. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
so
roll,
that
go ahead and roll your
that's a-
damage.
yeah, that's a 31 to hit, and that's gonna be 14 points of damage.
Unless it's half.
It's not halved.
God damn it. Ow! Okay, I felt
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I think we should be done for today. Clearly, that was quite hard.
I'm back.
But still, the wing is unmarred. I only felt it physically.
Oh my, this is still going on.
That's amazing.
Well, your wings are magical, so that would explain it, I think. I don't know. I don't know much about magic.
Neither do I, and this is still new.
How did you get your wings, by the way?
It was in the Dark Elves fortress. There was this cave with crystals and everything, and just happened.
Wait, you met dark elves and they didn't kill you?
I'm as surprised as you.
Moon elves. No, he's thinking. I think he's thinking drow.
So,
sorry,
you-
Moon
Drow
Elves.
too.
You said dark elves and Thorg thought drow, so yes.
Sorry, Moon Elves.
Oh, so not dark elves, moon elves. I've heard of them, but I've never encountered them before. Are they like dark elves?
They are vicious, unjust, horrific killers with dark side, so like an elves.
Well, not all elves are like that.
Hashtag.
But interesting. I'm surprised that you were able to walk free if they're that vicious. Do you have some sort of, I don't know, hostage or leverage over them?
No, I was at the time. Or prisoner. along with the party.
Sorry,
Let's
did
just
you?
say we tried. Let's just say we tried the diplomatic way.
You mean the way that worked?
And did it work?
Somewhat.
Well, that seems better than Dark Elves, in my experience. Dark Elves, their diplomacy is to kill.
I mean, we did survive. I gained this lovely katana, and we negotiated a ceasefire. So
Well, interesting. Maybe I'll one
I
day tap the
have.
crystal and get wings too.
I might have hoped that they would die at seeing the glory of Serena, but you know.
Right. Well, if that concludes everything, I'm going to go back and take care of Anirgo. He's quite beaten up.
He's
So am
kind
What?
of
I.
you hear him like laying over there on his side, just kind of groaning.
Yes, Anirgo. I know. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Please don't do any more experiments until tomorrow. You seem quite hurt.
Well, I don't have any ideas, things anyone can help me here right now. So thank you for your time and help.
Yes. And then he'll just kind of bow his head slightly and just turn around and walk towards Anirgo.
Sorry guys, it's something I was thinking about for a while now.
It's alright.
That's okay. So,
Not work as I thought.
anything else the rest of you would like to do?
I did want to talk to Finn for a bit.
Alright. So, after talking with
Doing
Grin and
doing-
his family,
doing the
answering their
snuggy wuggy.
questions, yeah, you go find Finn, who resting and bandaging his wounds.
Mm-hmm. Finn, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Of course.
It's your
Naturally.
assistant.
Who?
Your assistant, the ever so glorious and graceful Mercy.
I see, yeah. What about her?
Well,
Thought I fired her like 5 times, but okay.
yeah, but you know that's not gonna happen. So, lately she's been becoming more of a pain.
How so?
Well, she likes to act like Kai doesn't exist,
Natural.
as well as when we were in the magnificent mansion of yours, telling me that maybe I should just retire because my heart isn't in the right place or isn't it the fight.
I see.
Out of sheer respect, of course, I avoided calling every name in the book as an option.
I see.
What I'm saying is, she listens to you more than anyone else. Give her the talk. Because she's reminding you of my superiors, and you remember what I did to my superiors.
I'll... Where's she now?
I don't know, somewhere, some weird... Last I saw, they were doing some weird kink shit with Thorig or something, like stabbing wings and some shit like that. You're not obligated to do any of this. I am just bringing onto you the information.
Of course, I'll do so. If you see Finn, uh, basically reach out as if he
I
was
didn't
gonna.
say like now, like you could
Mhm.
do this
I
after
don't
you
know.
rest.
Better you better do it now than later. You see Finn reach out to go grab his staff, but then he realizes he left it at his home. So he just gets up normally and walks to find Mercy.
After that, I'm probably just gonna go hang out with Serena.
Okay.
Hello, I'm here.
Hi. Go fish. Like, literally go. Not literally, like the card game.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Cards. Cards against D&D players.
Also known as the DM.
Cards against the master.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Then you go and find Mercy.
Yeah,
Okay. And you find her. She's in one of the uh, tent areas that the denizens here have set up for you guys.
I prestidigitate a knocking sound.
Very confused, I say nothing.
Supposed to be me knocking on the door because they don't have doors here.
They do have like what's kind of like
Wooden frames?
like a set like of hidden hanging bells by the entrance, meant for ringing to announce that someone's there.
I ring the bells.
Come in.
Hello there. Hello there? How have you been after coming back?
Process of bandaging herself. Got most of her armor off as well.
Most of everything, just shirt and underwear.
You see a lot of lacerations and starting to form.
Mm-hmm. So
I'll be
Mercy?
fine.
Mm-hmm. Not gonna question it. You've always bounced back from worse. I have a question, just out of curiosity. Why did you tell Beast to retire?
I tried to talk with him, but I got angry, to be honest.
Yeah, but there's usually a reason you tell someone go and retire.
I got angry. I said what I really didn't mean, wouldn't mean now. I, I, I'm, I'm not happy with his attitude.
That's
I
him.
tried to talk to him, but I can't find a way how to. And he made me angry. I try not to get angry or say things I don't mean, but somehow it just spiral.
And is there a reason why you're on top of that? Is there a reason why you're acting as if Kai doesn't exist?
Guy exists, but I don't.
Yeah, but I heard that you wanted to go and get magical weapon stuff made. And there's literally Kai who is the most advanced person in this current time.
Is he approachable?
Yes.
Would you call him as someone who you can talk to easily?
Yes.
Or someone you
Severe.
would have to walk on eggshells just to talk to?
I can walk into a room, talk to Kai normally as if I would be talking to Peace and walk out.
I cannot. I tried. Instead of
though?
getting instead of getting normal conversation, I get blamed or I get
Okay.
not now.
Pretend I am Kai. What's the first thing you would say?
Hi,
Okay, hello. After that,
how are you?
fuck, I have to think like Kai.
You
Yep,
fucking
he's
summoned
in there.
us
That's the
into
problem.
Actually, you know what? Out of
Guy,
curiosity, roll an insight check, and I will tell you what he would say.
Curse, can I do
at that time he would
Yeah,
likely
I'll allow
say,
it.
"What the fuck do you want?" Says Mercy while hearing him. I have to think like Kai.
20?
That's 20. That's what you get, by the way, when a person with a charisma of +0 has to act another person.
There we go. I will actually type it out the next line.
He would not say that. He never said that.
You're telling the person who plays the character what his character would say.
I think she's just going
Yep.
from past experience.
Yep.
You would probably respond, and how can I help you? Basically, have you ever considered that? Just as oh fuck, I'm acting as my old company therapist. Have you ever considered that you may not only do you find people unapproachable, but is it because they find you unapproachable?
Quite possibly. I have cultivated the culture of not being very approachable. For a reason.
Why?
Because I was known as the executioner.
You were known as an executioner. Out here, if you were to introduce yourself as, "Hey, I'm Mercy," or Merciless Brook, nobody's going to go and say, "Yeah, you're the executioner from that place all the way across the ocean." The one thing about traveling is that you aren't known, is that you can have a fresh start wherever you go. So
It is hard to break habit.
you're telling
It is not
you're
that I'm
speaking
not
to
trying, but it is hard to break a habit.
it's
And when
you're
I do try to
speaking
approach someone... Sorry, go ahead.
you're preaching to the jury of a man who came from 3,000 years in the past, who was in the middle of commanding a large-scale army, who was prepared to die, to now being alive 3,000 years in the future. Nearly all of his friends and acquaintances and everything he known is dead, gone, or destroyed, or and as a moment is known as a monument. Has no more connections to his old life. Is currently thrust in the middle of nowhere. Has no idea of what's socially acceptable and is antisocial and is forced to fight sins on behalf of gods that for some reason won't go down and intervene themselves to stop the rise of a demon lord who will then consume and start Calamity 2.0 Electric Boogaloo. So please don't tell me that you're having a hard time adjusting.
I do, because even when I come to you for help, you refuse. You, the one person who I thought I can count on,
So,
to actually come to for help.
what did you need help with?
Talking with my grandpa.
Okay, you have Angel. So, within let's say
5-minute talk. That's
so
all I
within
wanted.
the five okay, so within the 5-minute talk that we had, what if something went wrong? What if people needed us but we couldn't get back because we were stuck talking to your grandfather in another plane in Celestia? What if the barrier suddenly failed?
I would trust that other people we travel with actually would handle the situation before we got back. Until we got back. And additionally,
Weird,
we could have prevented the opening of the gate of the temple.
because you act as if I would have known that we shouldn't open the temple door by being there with you. By me not being with you, I gained more information. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is there's a time and a place. I'm willing to help you.
No,
But
you're not. Every time so far I came to you for help or
because we were
for
in the
coming
middle
with me.
because we were in the middle of we were stuck on an island full of zombies and and abjurations and other shit of and other things of that sort.
That
Was
wasn't the only time I came to.
and the time before that, what were we doing?
We
That was
were
very important.
we were in the temple waiting for an attack. Or after the attack, I don't remember. Actually, now
During the
out of character, I don't
yeah,
remember. In character, I will probably
it was
remember.
at the It was at the temple. We were waiting for the attack to happen, and my response to there was, "Let's wait until after the attack happened, and when we're not doing anything which the world depended on."
He's an angel. He can give us information, help us.
Angels aren't omnipresent. Angels aren't all-knowing. Angels are many things, but I wouldn't call them the most informed about current situations down here.
Oh, but they would have given us information about the library. You
Does
keep
he know?
forgetting that they likely know information about things that have happened for a long time.
If you haven't noticed, I don't like the divine. I don't, I trust it, and I don't put my faith or put my coin in it.
Fight in it.
Yeah,
And at the same time, guy, in similar manner, he has not done anything I could point where I would say, oh, this makes him trustworthy. Oh, this is a
let
reason why I him.
let's put
He
out
seems
his
to be more likely to actually hurt me than help me.
let's put out the list of things he's done. Just stay with me on this. Rediscovered ancient technology and managed to rebuild it perfectly in a way that it works. All right. That enough should say that you aren't going to be hurt. That by itself would probably make him worth basically the entire spending money of a continent for someone to hire. That by himself. All right. Let's go to his next thing. Managed to reconstruct a construct fully functioning and has its own thoughts and emotions, but is still
For his
tenacity
own purpose.
for his own. He literally built it because I can summarize why he built it. He built it because he was bored.
For his own purpose. Not for me or anyone else. For himself.
Did he know that you existed around the time of him building the construct?
No, but he didn't know
Was
that
he?
you existed in the time he built the construct.
Yes, because I was literally supposed to be dead by the time he built the construct.
No, you were still traveling through time, from what I understand.
Time, time, time travel is weird. Just listen. Keep trying with people. Don't give up on them. If that was the case, I wouldn't have been talking to Peace right now. God knows how annoying he gets, and angry, and annoying. Keep trying with Kai. Keep trying with Peace. Eventually, through some miracle of God or your angel or something, eventually you'll get through to each other. Eventually, just
I am doing the wrong thing with peace. I
which
have
is
tried my best with Kai, but I
have you
know that I'm doing the wrong thing with peace because I
with you.
don't know how to talk to him. And even if I try to talk to him, I do the wrong thing because I get angry because he reminds me too much of me. But he's not me. He's not merciless mercy. He's not the angel of death.
He's not.
And he has no family.
He does. He does have family and more than you know.
But with Kai, there's nothing to be tried anymore.
You can literally walk up and ask him how he's doing. That would be a good start. Just have a nice conversation about the day or the weather, or ask him about
Last
freaking stuff. There are so
last
many
time I
ways you can.
tried that, last time I tried that, so to go away.
Was he doing something important?
I think he was eating dinner, breakfast.
Was he under? Keep in mind, he's not a soldier like you and me. He isn't a seasoned adventurer or explorer like you and me. He doesn't. He hasn't been exposed to a lot of stress like you and me. And keep in mind, he is younger than both you and me.
I'd like to add, he's a child.
He's 18.
Which in America means he's a child.
True. Yeah, true. No, not denying it. True.
He's a
But
man
this isn't
child.
America.
This is D&D. So.
Indeed. This isn't America.
Well,
Gunshot.
considering there are races that can live to be hundreds of years old, he's a child.
Mm-hmm.
He's a child to elves and dwarves.
And halflings and gnomes.
You're all a child of
Half-elf.
Thorig.
The newest religion, Children of Thorig. Campaign 2 confirmed.
Welcome, my children.
Here, a halberd for initiation. And then a Niergo. They're all named Niergo. You change it, you die. Sorry, continue on.
In order to join this religion, you must take this halberd, break this this guard drake, and rush that titan. If you live, you get to join the religion. If you die, you have failed. Good luck.
Well, I guess I don't get to live then.
Haha, my fantasy. I either join the religion or die. There is no downside.
We
Sorry.
were in a temple. After a fight, I tried. Sorry, out of character. I think this was the time. I tried to approach him. There was no additional pressure. I tried to sit down and talk with
There was. Just because you don't notice if someone's under pressure or dealing with something doesn't mean that they aren't. Example
That is true.
biggest example being a peace.
A very nice example is right now the situation where we both are very hurt, trying to bandage myself. I'm almost naked, and you are in distant, trying to talk to me about Kai.
Trying to talk to you about literally every single social encounter you had so far.
I'm
Because
getting
I've
along with
noticed-
Thorik.
With Thorig, that is one out of the 60 people you're traveling with right now.
Sarina,
2,
with Crystal.
3.
I'm here.
I don't know how well we stand with each other here, but I know that you are not trying to help me much. I have your back, but
Let me put it this way. If you ask me to go visit your grandfather now, sure. Because we aren't under threat of imminent death, we aren't in hostile territory, and we're basically relaxing. That is a time I will 100% agree. When we're relaxing in between quests or missions of saving the world, sure. But once we're on
Mercy.
the mission,
Mercy pulls out a feather and looks at
sure.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Put on your best angel pants, Karst.
Ah, boy.
I should warn you, if we will be naked, large dog.
All right. All right.
That's canon.
I mean, Karst already kind of made it canon, let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what Finn's reaction to this is.
Let's not say we did.
He knows peace, he's seen a lot worse.
He's not seen Edgedong.
Alrighty.
And if he did, I got questions.
Second.
Didn't expect it. Neither did I.
All right. So as you two grasp onto the feather, how much energy you putting into this?
Well, I'm out of my level 2 1 spell, so level 2 spell.
Channel your energy
Mm,
into this. The feather softly begins to glow. Brighter. There's a flash of white light. Vision goes white. Check from all of you.
Ah, yes, I am good at those.
Ho ho. Can't be worse than that. See?
Okay. So as you try to connect, both of you just can't feel like you're hitting like a barrier and can't get through.
There, don't you still have that DM inspiration that's basically the luck feat?
I do. I could have both because I didn't use inspiration from 8 sessions ago.
True, you didn't, so you would have both. You could re-roll
Okay.
for yourself, and you can force Finn to re-roll.
What?
Basically, you could both
So,
get an advantage roll. Just have both.
do you have the luck roll, Finn?
I think Finn used his.
I used mine. I used both
He
of mine
uses, I
actually.
do remember.
Because making saving throws is bullshit.
Sorry,
You're a meanie, Cars. A
I
meanie, I tell you.
know.
But you know what? This actually works better RP-wise.
Okay, so as you try to connect, you just feel like you can't get through. Just can't get your mind through the divine gate that separates divine realms from the material plane.
She looks at Finn and just says, I see.
Yeah, that's what. We go today or no?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Are we going today or no?
I just tried.
No.
There's a block.
Hmm. Feather probably has a cooldown or something.
You're not ready. You're not willing.
I guess that is a theory. Yes. So, by the way, remember when you said that you could, you know, do me a favor? Just a favor. I'm not ordering you or anything. Just go to Kai and tell him how you feel. At least start fixing things with Kai. If you manage to do that, then you can start patching things up with peace. I know his entire bloodline is very annoying and thick-skulled, but it'd be a step in the right direction.
Okay, sure. Want to come along?
Visit Kai?
Yes.
At the moment, a voice in my head told me it's a good idea, so I am going to go with it.
Do it.
Great. I will follow your instructions. But before that, I will put on some.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fine.
because she feels no shame about her body, she
'Cause
changes
she
shirt
is.
and. Yep.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna make a joke. Because she is an independent woman and don't need no men to hold her up.
I
Almost.
when she's changing, I'll be outside.
She changes quickly to something comfortable and just takes katana with her. Nothing else.
Oh no.
Why are you bringing a weapon?
It's mine. I don't want to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
This feel. I. This is special to me.
Do I look like I have any weapons on me right now?
It's a gift.
Yes.
By the way, Finn doesn't have any weapons on him.
Your mind is a weapon.
What about the dagger and the katana and the other katana?
Bags of holding.
So it's on your bag, which is in your bag, which is on you.
In my tent.
Your mind is a weapon.
not wrong
is
there.
what she would say.
Nah, she's not wrong.
That's a weapon that rolls natural ones.
It's a natural one.
Allow me to demonstrate. Did it roll?
Yeah, you got
Demonstration.
a 21.
It's because I rolled a 19, I believe. No, that was a 16.
Just carry on with it.
Fine. She leaves the katana. Let's look for Kai.
Mhm.
Kai
I
is
will-
probably at the forge where he
I
doesn't
will
need to be.
go to the forge.
Yep.
Yeah, he's there. Let's be real. I was gonna say like, oh, you guys need to roll for this
No, I mean,
amazing.
where'd we leave him?
Like,
I mean, before we left to the spooky island of death, apparently he was getting bad bitches.
I thought that was after we got to the spooky island of dead.
dud.
Of dead. D-E-D. Dead.
D-E-D. Just dead.
Death.
Dead.
Dead.
Mm.
Oh goodness. All right. So you guys head off to find Kai. Find him working in the workshop that he has set up there for himself.
Most likely prepping everything for when he has to call Kerfang and then also talk to Lio. Like prepping all of that stuff because he still has to make the shackle thingies or the manacles.
I forgot, what was his surname?
But for the thing?
His last name.
Oh. Because I already know where this is going. Reyes.
Oh, cool.
So
Greetings, Mr. Reyes.
Hello.
I hope you're doing well.
I am, thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm hungry.
Sure, I think I have something. Buck, see if you can find something to eat around here that's opens like little like paper thingy. Whew, isn't 3 days old.
beep beep boop boop boop.
Thank you. You're
Thank
a
you
kind
for the
soul.
offer, but I just came to tell you how I'm feeling. Have a nice
Sure.
day.
No, this is not what I meant.
But I'm feeling hungry.
Tell him how you feel about him and how he explain emotions. I'm calling. I'm on Milo. I'm on Milo. This is an SOS. I'm trying to make Mercy and Kai sense emotions and bullshit. I need backup.
Quick, cast Tom emotion.
Oh,
Quick.
This is what you requested. I did.
I requested you tell him how you feel whenever you try and talk to him.
I feel hungry.
Is this a comment?
Mercy Peace already told me what you thought I was pretty much gonna wind up dead anyways. I'm.
What? So what?
Yeah, you told me you didn't. You told him you didn't expect me to survive. I put it aside because honestly, it wasn't worth it any much longer. Just. Let's be real. With half the stuff trying to kill me that I make myself, you're probably not wrong.
Out of character. You just blindsided me. I don't remember that.
Remember when we went back to the Hunters Guild, and then you told Tally in front of Tally and Peace that, oh, I don't expect him to survive. He's probably gonna end up getting killed.
Oh yeah, that was the reason she tried to protect him. You know, the thing that she was trying to do
Okay.
over and over. That was the reason. Okay, thank you for reminding me of the conversation. Uh, back in character. Oh yeah, that was probably a Hunter's Guild. I was trying to explain why I was trying to keep an eye on you, and you didn't appreciate.
Okay, I guess that just mutes out what I was going to say next.
That's fine.
Okay, nonetheless, if you're listening or not, I still appreciate you trying to protect me nonetheless, even if you expected me to die no matter what. If you don't want to do this, just walk off. I'll get back to work and you can just forget about even trying. Like, this talk, so.
People try to protect you. You seem to be vulnerable. You don't seem to accept the help. You can't do everything on your own. That's been my experience. You take on the challenges you can take on and trust that you somehow win, but not all of them are doable for one person.
Simply put, sometimes you never know when you're just gonna have to rely on no one but yourself. You being a scout and all, I'm sure you actually know what I'm talking about.
I do, and that's why I picked my battles.
So I pick my inventions.
My nose.
Shut the fuck up, Cars.
And my axe.
I thought you said something completely different.
Well, now I gotta clean my monitor.
Hun, you needed to clean your monitor since you started playing this game because it's been nothing but innuendos the entire time. So you have no excuse.
It
None.
was not!
Oh my gosh.
Flashback scene to every single innuendo from Terra.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean,
There
even
were
if you
not that
did,
many.
I mean, even if you did intend it to be an innuendo, it was an innuendo. Oh, I mean,
Alright. That's why they blow up all the time to your face. It doesn't sound like
Hmm.
picking your inventions.
So does every battle go completely smoothly in your favor all the time?
I stacked yours so they can go in my favor.
But do they always go in your favor all the time?
No, but mostly yes.
I've been doing this for maybe 10, 12 years now. You've seen the more flukes as I've been trying to get more adventurous with my inventions. So,
Alright.
is it safe to assume you just want to walk off and never actually try this again?
I didn't want to try this in the first place. I shouldn't have said that.
No, this is one of. I need to get you into one of those classes where people get taught how to social interaction with each other. So,
I'm merciless mercy.
you are no, no, you're not. Not out here. Out here, you're just mercy.
She gives
Your
him the glare.
your titles your titles stay back at your home and at your lands. Anytime you leave and go to another place, you are not merciless mercy. You are not a soldier. You are not anything out here. You're just right now. You're just a adventurer or a person trying to stop the end of the world. You have complete free will to walk away, go back to the empire, and live your old life. But out here, holding on to old things will not help. Also, this is the part where you tell Kai how you felt every time you tried to apologize to him. That's an order.
You don't like giving orders. avoided
don't.
giving me orders.
I don't.
For months I was trying to get you to do anything worthwhile with orders.
Yeah,
I've tried
I,
to give you rosters of things and barony things to manage, but no, you didn't want to. Now you want to order?
so yeah, because on one hand, if I don't help with the world ending, I won't have a barony to manage. On the
You want
other
to
hand,
avoid it.
so you're telling me I should prioritize the end of you should prioritize running a barony over stopping the end of the world.
You still can spend some time, at
No,
least
no,
a
no, no.
day, in picking up a representative for the barony
You
there
want me to?
in
No,
your
no, no. Let me.
absence.
How much downtime? Just how much downtime? What do you think my daily routines are? So I can explain. So I can. What do you think I do on a daily basis?
You write stuff in a
I do
book and
not
cool
know,
shit
you don't
flies out of
want
your
me
finger.
around. I do not know, you don't want me around.
That is not the case. Wake up every morning, prepare my spells, and try predict much like Thoric tries to, and have a plan of how the day would go out. The rest of the day is spent generally doing stuff to stop the end of the world. At night, I fall asleep. I rinse and repeat all of that, especially during my vacations, which I've only had a total of how many days was that? I've had a total of 8 days of vacation to myself so far since I got here.
We've had days and weeks of time when nothing was happening.
You mean when we were traveling across the Empire to get to the Elflands in order to get to the nexus thing to stop, a war between both of you and to go stop Asen?
Like the
Or
month I spent, for example, in Maroja.
Out of character, that was actually like 2 weeks.
that was 2 weeks.
I
And
think it was
I
month
no
to
2 weeks.
actually get into the Christmas or something.
Yeah, Karst, can you?
Oh, um,
Wasn't it 2 weeks?
I think it was month because I rolled for gold. 300 to get from Maroja bounty hunting.
yeah. Mm, trying to think back.
I
I want to say, yeah. I think it was a little over 2 weeks. So
I had 8. Yeah, Finn's still on point. He had 8 days to himself so far.
Like the time we spent in the Moon Elves part where you could have teleported and
Political.
gone anywhere.
I couldn't have the ability to teleport everywhere. At that time, I still needed teleportation circles before I figured out teleportation in general. Next question, please.
I mean, Laya.
But Laia has to physically be in the Moon Elf area for me to get to her, and that doesn't help because Laia is not in the Moon Elven Kingdom.
I'm just gonna grab 2 chairs for you guys around over here.
Sorry, Kai. Oh
She
yeah.
seems to be doing quite a lot of amazing stuff. I mean, she brought the animals to the Isles with help of Philomora.
Yeah. With the help of gods. Also, I doubt her reach extends into the Moon Elf Kingdom. Haven't even heard her talk about it or bring up her past with me ever at all.
I wouldn't put it past the five gods.
To actually be convenient and help us at something.
They keep helping you all the time.
Explain.
Daizo's temple, their followers.
Aren't you
You've
looking for?
entered the temple of I forgot the name. Ajardel?
We entered the temple to put away one of the Sid's gems so that it can't be used again. Temple of Daizo, we had to come here as part of an agreement with the Moon Elves, that we would help them find the ability to permanent transformation.
And you got glimpses of people from Azure Dell's temple.
Yes, because he totally pointed it out to us and told us if you touch those, you look at people. There was yes.
Exactly.
How could I miss the big blue neon sign that explained everything about the temple? And oh wait, if you fall here, you die or you get retired. I still don't understand what happened when you fell.
What? Oh, yeah. Still, they are helping you. You had dinners
And
with them, apparently. They gave you powers. You have nexus of magic.
no, the two options were because Philomora won't lie. It was, hey Finn, go do the thing that will potentially kill you. Have fun. Oh yeah, and the people over there will definitely kill you if you bring up the Nexus thing. Have fun. Next.
There is no next. There's a lot of things they did for you, and you don't seem to appreciate anything of it. You seem to
Explain.
be having upper hand in everything, and what?
Explain the things that they did. Explain how they helped me in particular.
Information, powers led you to the
They
nexus
gave.
and gave you the information how to reach that.
They just said the Nexus is in the Moon Elven Kingdom. They never said it's exactly over there. Talk to this person. They just said it's over there. Figure it out.
Helped you to change the past. Got you to the past to actually change it.
In the end, it
I've
benefited
seen
them more
Lia's
than it,
books.
in the end, it benefited them more than it benefited us.
It still benefited you.
Wait, more time travel?
Old stuff, guy.
Oh.
In the end, as
What
much
you
as
see
I'd love,
has benefited them. That's a arrangement of where it works for both sides. You got something out of it. They got something out of it. It still is helpful.
and with us
Help from the
going,
gods.
yes, and when we went and tried and saved their eggs, what we nearly got out of it was a declaration of war from Celestials.
That was my fault.
Mm. Basically, if you want to, as much as I'd love to have this debate and continue about stuff, came down here to have a talk with you, Kai.
Oh. What's up?
Need your opinions about something.
Shoot.
Really wouldn't. Well, left the two dagger. Remember the two daggers that I had, the divine stuff?
Oh yeah, well, it was a dagger and a katana.
Yeah, them broke now.
What?
Come again?
They broke. So when we were on the Dragonborn Isles, like we left, right?
Okay, I have a singular favor of you, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to put them on the table.
I need to go get them.
Okay, I need you to go get them, put them on the table, and then get out to my workshop before I skin you alive.
I'm not the one who broke it.
Okay, that helps it slightly. Before I skin everyone else
So-
alive as well.
So you don't even want to know how they broke?
I don't want to hear it.
Not even if I told you they turned into a big cannon?
They turned into a big cat. Okay, what are they? Let me fix it.
So basically, they turned into a big ass fucking cannon.
Let me find out. Don't spoil it.
I don't think we could even manage to do that again.
I'll figure it out. Don't spoil it.
So, you want to summon a cannon under the building?
Did I stutter?
Good luck acquiring the ammunition. Anyways, how long have you been down here?
Oh no, this is a workshop on up on top ground. He wasn't in the forge the whole time.
How long have you been inside the building?
It's not a building. It's like more like a hut. But anyways,
How long have you been? How long have you been indoors?
wait, real quick. Let me check. He walks outside, walks back in. He's like, oh, that's bright.
Come on, we're taking a walk.
No.
You're taking a walk.
I'm just... Fine.
Died yay long.
He walked outside, everything looked white, and he walked back inside. That's how long. That's how long I'm gonna go with.
Oof.
Yeah, remember the food was 3 days old? That's the newest thing.
Okay.
What? I have all these things prepped for whenever anything goes on with Kai whenever he's not here.
Alright, so you go and fetch the weapons and bring them back.
During which I will be just investigating them with just like thoroughly looking at them, seeing what the damage is like. Can I fix it?
What's Mercy doing?
Yeah, actually, while he's fetching the weapons, let's have some awkward conversation.
No, it's already awkward.
So
Awkward conversation.
when Finn
I don't like where
leaves,
that's going.
Mercy, you have a chance to have a private talk with Kai.
So, how are things?
I explained it before, they're pretty good. I haven't stepped outside in a while. Oh, I need a shower.
Got everything you need? Hammers? Metals?
A few things I do need, but I do need to talk to Serena about it. Talking to Kerfang, which then I want to also talk to Leandra, to then get a few things from that. Not everything.
Really?
A few things I could use, but those are mostly from the Paradise Island Everlasting Haven place.
Think you partied well there?
Can you repeat what you said?
Didn't think you partied well there.
Oh, there. Yeah, this is technically for something to be saved, plus they'll be getting something out of it, which is... you're not interested in technical stuff.
There were refugees.
Kind of a place they rely on, so if they need to get someone out quick, so... I can see that.
They sent them to the Lias Isle.
Yeah.
Are you in communication with them?
Not for a while now, because I've been kind of trying to prep everything to make a certain thing to help with good old Stone Arm who's somewhere around here.
Right, right. Have you heard from Mr. Reyes?
Mr. Reyes, are you talking about my brother or my father?
Yes. I mean, brother.
Well, every time I do talk with him because of the leading of sending that I need to give back to... I need to end up giving back to Serena, and I feel bad about keeping it with me this long. They just keep asking where's Buck, I want to spar.
And he's a celestial, right?
Oh, that Mr. Reyes, you're talking about James.
Yes.
Very vague answers of yes, I'm fine, and why is this orc handling this thing weirdly?
I mean, I try to say brother, but
I have a
maybe...
younger, well, okay, I have a younger brother, a younger sister, and then an older brother, which is James.
Oh, okay. Are they all celestials or tieflings?
I don't know about the other two, but I'm the only tiefling of the family.
What do you mean you don't know about the other two?
I just recently kind of found out that James has any kind of connection to the heavens above.
You recently found out.
It was really only like when he did the thing in the desert. Wasn't too far back.
So he doesn't talk to you about this.
He never mentioned it.
Is it because you are tiefling?
I don't know. Maybe it might be because I'm family and he doesn't want to worry to me about things or make me poke at him too much. I'm gonna send a message really quickly to James. I'm like, when you come back here, I need to do tests.
experiments.
Can't hear you crumpling paper noise. There's a connection fuzzy.
It's a piece of paper that you get. Okay.
Somehow on the paper, whenever there's the static sound, is just somehow he managed to like fucking
Write that
paste it.
down.
Yeah.
You know, I found something curious today.
What would that be?
Oh, sorry, what? I was.
These-
Oh, do you think that your brother is going to develop wings?
I don't think that happens naturally. I think that happened. How did this happen to you again?
Yeah, boogala moogala.
One second. I am going to ever so
Hokundo
secretly roll
pokundo.
ever so secretly roll a d20 on my table over here, and it's a 20. Nice. Well,
We
your
need some
case
sort of universal translator.
seems like your case was more of a sudden energy spike that kind of tapped you further into your celestial heritage.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just speculating. I'd need to. Well, I'm sure you've
I
heard this
touched
one before.
something I shouldn't have, probably, and it happened.
That sounds very familiar to just about. Looks at workshop and looks at half of the things broken on the table. Yeah, that.
I am not you.
Well, I know. You're Mercy.
I don't just touch things because they want to be. Actually, they wanted to be touched. I can't explain it better.
Shiny object.
Yeah, pretty
It just
much.
felt like it wanted to be touched.
Touch me. Touch me.
And these things also felt like it wanted to be explored. Or invented.
They do.
Yes.
You're not pulling my leg.
No.
Are you sure?
It would be hypocritical completely for me to just say that no, you shouldn't have touched the thing when points at broken horn.
I mean, I literally felt like it was drawing me in.
I completely understand what you mean.
Okay. I'm okay. It seems it can't be damaged. The wings.
Curious thing, is it because maybe they're magical, or is it maybe a...
I feel pain. When they are touched with magical weapons, they seem to be doing normal damage, but when they are being hit by mundane means, they are less.
What would you say? Oh, okay.
I can't seem to pull feather out. It seems that they can't be cut, but I
Is
don't
this
know.
something you want me to look into further, give you a better explanation?
If you have explanation, I would consider it.
Well, I would need to clear out my schedule. Goes to the desk he was working at, just literally just dumps everything off of it onto the floor. It looks like my schedule just got cleared.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm looking into it and giving you
Okay.
a proper explanation. So, sit on the table. This is a complete doctor's checkup.
Should I get naked?
Huh? I mean,
What the?
if
Where did
it
that come
helps, I
from?
think if it helps, sure. Just looking down at like a stack of papers as he's just kind of like setting it up in like a clipboard.
It's a normal procedure how they do it in the Empire.
I didn't question it.
Okay. She gets naked.
Okay, I just need you to sit onto the desk over here, and first things first, I need you to.
All of a sudden, some beams of light just come streaking through the ceiling. It's like, oh, light
I need
sensors.
you to stretch out the right wing.
Don't make it
and-
into a porno.
Yeah, don't. This is just a completely normal doctor's checkup about angel wings.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
right.
With a naked girl on your desk.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I heard Fake Hospital had that. I believe they operate out of what was it called? Pornhub again? I don't know.
Oh god. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Cars, what do you want me to roll? I guess he'd do it with like Tinker's tools, but using wisdom because medicine.
I guess it would be. Let me double check something real quick.
I'm proficient in medicine. If you just want me to roll that.
It would be. Let me see here. Yeah, it'd be a medicine check, but with your intelligence.
Okay, so I'll just roll investigation since it'd be the same thing. 23.
Okay. So, as you kind of examine them and inspect their quality, their durability, they, at appearance, look like, well, how regular feathers would look. But as you kind of mess with them and basically testing how durable they are, they seem
That tickles.
Yep, need you to stand still.
they seem to be a lot more a lot more resistant to outside forces acting upon them.
Mm-hmm. Would you say the source of this is more of a celestial background, or something like a higher power, being casted upon?
It's hard for you to tell, just from like a medicine check. It would take more of a magical means to discern such things.
I could also roll Arcana.
I mean, do you have identify? You
Oh, I do have Identify.
could use that.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was just going more from Kai's perspective on things, on how he
Yeah.
would roll things. If he can't figure out through Arcana, then he would use Identify.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to figure out through Arcana.
Okay, so then in that case, I'll just use Cast Identify, which I don't have prepared, so Ritual Casting.
Okay, which I could say you could do during your examination.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're kind of like, because since you will be kind of touching them and so as you do your identify,
I'm just waiting for Finn to come in.
Why?
so as you identify on them, kind of get a sudden like flowing feeling of warmth through your body. Not harmful or anything. It's kind of a very like a feeling of safety, security, protection.
I see.
And you can see that the wings, even though they're not glowing right now, now with your identify, you just kind of see this faint aura around them.
Alrighty. I'll relay the entire explanation, kind of as I'm learning everything.
What you can tell with your identify is that these wings, while they were magically produced, they are seemingly being sustained by an outside force.
Okay.
What?
It seems like you're...
I heard it first time, but what outside force?
Well, it's my assumption. Not 100% sure. I would have to ask him myself, and, seems like Azazel is, keep an eye out for you.
Wouldn't that have disappeared when he was trying to keep a low profile?
Seems like he's more worried about you.
Well, this makes me worried.
You can just see like a little like it's basically the loading thing on his head. Like, oh, now they can get why you're worried.
What?
Well, okay, if he's trying to keep a low profile, he's probably maintaining connection to something like this. Probably something similar to what someone would do when they have a patronage. Someone is bestowing this power to you.
What are you trying to say?
Trying to say is that they think Azazel is. Well, Azazel cares for you and has wanted to. Well, he wants to protect you. This is at least my assumption from an explanation that completely around this. Be something around a higher power is constantly giving a little something what is similar to a shield spell. I'm sure you've seen Finn cast that many times over. Still trying to figure out how he did it.
I would say that he would say something if he did that. Especially when I showed him the wings.
Maybe that's when he did it.
What?
When he found out that you had the wings. That's when he probably did whatever he did. Ha, and you said this was going to be awkward.
You mean like
Also-
he gave them a boost?
Yeah, he probably did. I do have a.
Can you
I'm
stop
actually-
touching my thigh?
Wait, your what?
Wow.
My thigh! Sorry.
Ah.
Sorry. Couldn't help it. You said it was gonna be awkward.
You've defeated me.
At that moment,
Yeah.
Finn walks back in.
Sorry, I could...
Sorry about that. Anyway, so, Waji?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Alright, so he walks in. He instantly turns around. I told you guys to make up. I didn't think you'd do it this way. Goddamn.
it's not what. It's a medical examination, you dirty fuck. God, nerve on some
Whatever
people.
roleplay you like, whatever, man.
I'm not the one who initiated this.
I know.
Kai is a legitimate doctor.
No, you never went to medical
Of
school.
Of course.
I'm
he was
disappointed, by the
homeschooled.
way. I am disappointed, by the way, because I expected...
Well,
He's been
if you
surrounded by hot
recall-
women for a few days.
Yeah, he's literally been surrounded by the titty for the past like week.
He's been kind of desensitized.
Right now,
I'm
like this is
disappointed.
just,
Okay.
Guy, take your weapons.
You can walk in here and put them onto the desk.
Quite. Come
I
in.
will. I will.
Just kind of averting your
Hold up.
gaze.
Hold up. Let me. For some reason, YouTube has been opened 5 times in a row.
Finn, I don't know what you're talking about, but sure.
Sure. He'd walk in. He still has his gaze averted and throws the weapon at the tables.
Oh, come on, you're making it seem like it's that kind of thing.
I'm not doing anything, but you're implying that.
Okay, I want you to look Mercy straight into the eyes.
Hold up. I need to go do wizard stuff upstairs. Maybe later. Goodbye. And walks out.
Knew it. Well, that's
Is it a thing that there is a body shame thing going on? Empire
know,
doesn't
but
have that.
seems wrong if you ask me. I don't think it was
Okay.
a body shame. I think he's just gonna be weird coming from me. Too single for his own good. Yeah, that just feels wrong for me to say it. I'm just gonna take that back. You
So what
sound like-
now?
Well, we found out what speculated on what the wings, why they have this protective property towards them. Do you remember that time way back that you asked me if I danced with my wings? So it's when we
No.
first met. Well, have you ever tried blocking something with your own wings?
Yes. Today. Things.
Wait, who helped you
And
with
before
that?
that... What?
Who helped you with that one?
Torik. That's when I found that it does less damage when I block it normally, and magical weapons don't get blocked at all.
I do need to then ask him a few questions about that. I have the Eating of Sending. I will send Thorig a message saying, "Hey, I need you to come to the hut with all the craters around it."
Right. Give me a moment, I'll be there.
Out of curiosity, what is Crystal and Serena doing during all this?
Serena's having
Crystal
a
is Crystal has made a secret little snow fort in the middle of the desert by the oasis. She has turned into an icy field of snow instead.
oh
She's
God.
relaxing in the shade, is what she's doing by the water,
And it's got
basically.
some. Basically, the water has kind of got a few icebergs in it.
Yeah, there's some ice cubes in the water.
Is she just kind of like
So what you're saying is she's an iced tea.
Yes, exactly.
She's the straw of the iced tea.
Oh my God.
okay?
I mean, you can't really suck on her, so it doesn't work.
Oh god! Oh
Not
god!
with that attitude.
Oh. God! Ah!
Your tongue might get stuck to her if you try to lick her. You know, it's a little too cold.
Oh dear!
And
No!
then her arm, her arm, not
Oh dear! Oh god!
anything else. Her arm.
Ah!
I've started this, and I do not regret a single thing.
I know it's your fault.
Oh!
My
I
peanut gallery
revel
went
in this.
outside to sit in the sun, so he
I
can't make any
revel in
comments.
this chaos.
Woo!
So,
Oh, yes, Serena.
Serena is playing Go Fish with Peace and just pretty much having a philosophical conversation
Yeah,
and
so sorry
trying
I
to
couldn't. I couldn't text him that I am too goddamn like
It's
ADHD ridden to
okay.
do two at the same time.
It's okay. No need to apologize. But yeah, that's what Serena's doing, Carson. I'm
Okay.
kind of glad she's away from this conversation at hand because I don't know if she'd be able to add anything insightful, honestly.
I think then the conversation just kind of devolves to them just kind of chatting about things, and then eventually just talking about the owl bears again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
You put something adorable. It's shown time and time again that in front of Peace, people just go, "Ah, my heart."
so, Mr. S, you seem to be better.
I think time outside of my workshop, at least in Maruja, has helped. Usually it'd be snowing now, and it'd be James who's just going out doing all the things.
Well, do you need more time?
Huh? Oh no, I just need to ask you a few questions. All right. So
You're-
when you were
I'm not
striking-
interrupting anything.
No,
You
this is
see a
not that
naked
kind of.
Mercy sitting on the table.
You see Kai with all like the the goggle thing that a lot of jewelers wear with like different
Yeah.
lenses and all that stuff. He's basically wearing that, and he's just like, okay, it's a medical examination. Get your mind out of the gutter. So
He's an oncologist.
I have a
Look-
few questions
Oh,
about
we've
when
heard
you.
OBGYN.
Look,
Uh,
sometimes on a mission or a quest or whatever you call it, people have things that they've wanted to, and I'm not judging. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay,
He already
but-
expressed that he's not attracted to me.
I love this.
Oh, this is not happening.
Hey, are you not attracted to her? I mean, look, she's a beautiful woman.
Changing the subject instantly before I say something I regret. So,
Okay.
let's see. Okay, that actually caught him off guard. 1 second.
Why did you first look at the boobs now for the first time?
No, not yet. No, I actually no. Don't worry. I rolled a fifth. I have a dice IRL where I just do for like the personal character stuff as to not like clutter. So yeah, I rolled a 15. Therefore, no, it's not that kind of thing. It's a medical examination, a legitimate one at that. And as I heard, you were...
Right. Medical examination. And he's like, elbow nudging. Percy, you seem very
He-
confident to just be
He just
naked in front
he
of them.
just used tools on me.
Oh, wow. Sure, let me answer your questions so I can give you to the privacy you need.
He has extensive toy box.
They're not toys. It's what I use to cast spells.
Ah, right.
That's,
Okay.
that's how he makes the magic happen.
That was the joke, Karsh. Thank you for explaining.
Well, let
So-
me help you.
Out of curiosity, you were helping Mercy figure out her wings were in fact somewhat protected and said indestructible in a way.
Well, not indestructible. I thought so at the first. She wanted me to try to cut it with a dagger.
The wings
And
themselves rather than her feeling the pain, correct?
yes, the wings.
That's what I'm asking. So, what weapons have you used until now?
I used a non-magical dagger.
Dagger.
Nothing happened. I used a non-magical warhammer. Nothing happened. Other than she was able to resist some of the hurt, but not all of it. Then I used her magical sword twice, I believe.
The same with
And-
the dagger, or was that any kind of mercy, any kind of pain infliction from the dagger?
Didn't feel the dagger, but felt sword. Rarely felt a sword.
Okay, I'm thinking now this might be something similar a bit to chainmail. A little bit, but magical and divine. I never thought I
Right.
would say those words out loud. Anyways,
We
so
didn't try my halberd because I didn't want to hurt her.
That would go wrong until someone could possibly give an okay about that, but also it's not an okay.
Right. Anything else I can help with?
No, that actually gave me all the information that I needed. Thank you very much.
Good.
I'm
You
still
do have-
hungry.
But
Well,
you still have the
I-
sandwich.
I believe Kai has some meat that you can eat, and he says,
That's an old sandwich.
kind of like half winking, and then he leaves.
No, not that. Buck, the other sandwich. The one that. Go out there and just grab it.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you know what I mean.
Thorag, you
Uh-huh.
get out of my workshop. Thorag, you get out of my workshop before I rain hellfire upon you.
Ah,
She looks
sure.
looks quizzically and just what? Meat?
Goodbye.
Buck comes
He's
back
make-
carrying a small little platter filled with sandwiches.
Fuck.
There you go.
It's good to see you. Anir goes back.
Beep beep boop beep beep
Give me the sandwiches. Go have fun.
beep 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 beep.
Come, let me show you to Anirgo. You should probably give our friend here some privacy. Come.
Beep beep.
You comment one more time, Buck. I will use your scrap metal for the airship.
Beep boop boop beep boop.
I have a wrench.
Is it just me or are they getting the wrong idea?
They're really getting the wrong idea.
See,
It's
you
kind
see
of
Buck
obvious.
run.
I've already kind of. Yeah, it's not many people have an interest in me, so I just kind of gave up on thinking anything of that.
Well,
Pardon?
there has been development. It's kind of personal. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh. I see. In that case, I won't poke at it further. So, everything I figured out until now. The reasoning why is just speculation. What it protects against, it seems that anything that has a slashing or maybe a piercing motion to it, I can see you outside of the tent giggling, you little bitch.
You see it, this little
And
gnome.
and it seems that it's just against bludgeoning that maybe it resists it slightly but isn't completely immune towards. Quite similar to, like I said, chainmail, which oftentimes one would make gloves out of. If doing anything with a cutting wheel, it wouldn't really cut through the chainmail. Kind of wish
But
tiefling horns would work the same way.
what can I do about it now?
Well, use the gift that you've gotten to. Well, if he wants to protect you, then honor him in that way. Use the gift that he's given you to protect yourself from whenever you can.
Not sure I understand what you mean, but yes. I was trying to perhaps use it as a shield.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
In a way, if he wants you to, he might want you to use the wings to to help you protect yourself. And using him as what he may have intended could be the best way to honor him and keep the memory of your great 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 grandfather Angel.
Perhaps. Or maybe he didn't think about it. Right, Cast?
Nose.
Who's this Karsh you speak anyways? So, any other... This is going to sound weird, out of context, but luckily there's no one here, right? Okay, good, Thorg's already left. Anyways. Are there anything else I can help with medically that might be of... bothering you in any way, or maybe a curiosity?
I want to say something funny now.
Yeah, you're completely allowed to do so. So there's this thing. So there's this thing in my vagina.
Not really.
Okay. And if that's the case, anything else in general I can help you with?
I don't know you can.
How so?
Well, I don't know if you have the skill. Or willingness.
Well, I have the second part. I don't know about the skill yet because I don't know what you might need help with.
Or the
Hey,
proper equipment.
Hey, Kars, I rolled for Kai. You saw the roll. He's packing some heat.
I know.
Or the right tools. In your toolbox.
I mean, I do know how to use quite literally every tool, just about most things. Some others I do need some more practice with. Can you just
Does it have
lend me-
straps?
Wait,
Oh
what?
boy.
Oh, that was a bit dirty. Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with at all? If I can't, I will let you know that I cannot help you with this.
There's a sword we found. It's a Vorpal sword. A Vorpal scimitar.
I see.
I don't particularly like scimitars as such. And there doesn't seem to be many people who would like to use it. So I was thinking whether you could perhaps reforge it into a katana.
I need to take a look at it, and I'll be sure to let you know the results of which, if it does indeed end up with the destruction of the weapon, I will not alter it in any way. My apologies, but if I can do so, depending on how recent this is of a magic weapon, a lot of these different factors come into play. I could probably. Right, Karst?
Possibly.
Possibly. But I'd have to take a look at it, do a bit more, just get familiar with the weapon before I start creating a new one of the same one?
Well, because Finn said so, I didn't bring any weapons with me, so to fetch it.
Just don't forget something when you do go to grab it.
What is that?
Okay, I want you to look top down at yourself. Just remember one small detail that currently you are.
Oh yeah,
Not
I'm
doing-
damaged, so don't worry, I have bandages in the tent. And she walks out.
Okay, but I was gonna say your clothes.
She walks in.
Here you go.
She gets dressed. For a moment, she was stark naked outside. And
Okay.
she will bring the Vorpal sword.
Okay. What rolls do I roll at first, Karst? If it's something with my tools, I can do that easy.
Oh, so how would you go about this?
First he'd kind of poke and prod at the sword, just kind of see what makes it tick. Shut the fuck up!
Okay. Cause what Mercy expect for him to do exactly?
Forge it into a katana, I believe, correct?
That would require
Require a certain forge that exists like 2 feet that way.
yeah.
Perhaps
now
to
he's
make it
just trying to
into a
see if
twin
it's-
of.
How familiar is
Perhaps-
Kai with forging like actual bladed weapons?
Bladed weapons?
Yeah.
Remember the opening line he says to everyone whenever they walk into research and development. Hello, welcome to research and development. I am here to create all the new magical trinkets that help with all the people of the Hunters Guild go out. If you walked in here mistaking me for a blacksmith, that is completely fine. I do that as well. If you have any complaints about this, it is your fault. I am not actually a blacksmith. I just know how to smith. So basically, he is decently familiar because he did have to basically constantly keep all the weapons of the guild at the same time, like the magical ones, since he was the only one who could do so.
I So I guess this would require an intelligence check.
General check. Okay. Here you go. Don't look at that.
What Kai knows, at least for basic forging, shaping, is you would have to heat up the metal extensively, try to make it more malleable.
And I assume far more than just a normal metal.
And since this is magical, he probably would figure it would probably prove to be a bit more, prove to be more difficult than simple reforging of a weapon.
Essentially, turn it back into an ingot and then completely reforge it rather than just reshaping it.
Yeah, which is going to be hard because it's fitted into handle of a weapon and everything.
Mm-hmm. I assume so. And the handle itself is what a lot of times helps with the magical, spooky stuff.
It does house the weapon, so. But it shouldn't be impossible. It will take time. So.
It will take time, but it is not impossible to do so.
If it's hard or you're not certain with the results, maybe we can just offer it to someone. It doesn't have to be a thing.
I will say, at the moment, not a bad idea until I look into it further and just to make sure that the results would not be amiss.
Just thought I might get a slightly better weapon. Not like I want to replace what I've gained from war. That's precious. But weapons weapons change. Sometimes change the hilt, sometimes change the blade. It still is the same weapon that you had years and years before. Because you just made a variation. Sometimes the pommel gets replaced and changed. But still it carries the same history with it.
Carries the same meaning.
Yes. It's more
I
than
understand
just
what
a
you mean.
weapon.
It's a
It continues with
memory.
its name.
It's a memory and it's an honor to always carry something like that.
Yes. "200 years from now, it might not be the same weapon, but it still will mean the same thing.
And hopefully, if I play my cards right with Buck, I could be saying the same thing about him. Sorry, I get a bit sentimental sometimes.
That's
So,
alright.
yeah, that should be
This
for the
weapon,
weapon.
as it is right now, the Vorpal Sword, doesn't mean.
But it could in the future.
If it were a twin of the katana I carry, yes.
I'll see what I can do. Like I said, I don't want to destroy this thing.
Why
I'll look
don't you
into it
take
further.
a drawing of the katana I have?
I already made one.
Oh,
And he
right.
just holds up a drawing.
Great. When? Why?
Oh, that's just part of the process.
Drawing random things from people?
No, well, it's to see how you could reshape it, possibly knowing what different points of, well, the thicknesses and all of that. It's good to blueprint everything.
I see. Well, alright. This is up to you. Sorry. This is up to you, I guess.
Like I said, see what I can do. And I'll let you know soon enough if I can't do it.
Of course. I don't hold up much hope.
You'd be surprised when you keep just a little bit there, just enough to kind of have a glimpse of thinking it might work. Yeah, you'd be surprised. So usually gets the best results. At least with me.
Well, warn me enough times. Make me lose hope. These conversations.
Question: Was Kai gonna look at Finn dropped off?
Well, yeah, but there's still... Karst, it's rude to just ignore the current person here at the moment.
Yeah, no.
That's alright. It can be done. I can walk out.
No, there's
There
no
we
need.
go. I'm walking out.
That's
Yay!
okay. I just wanted to check. So, um,
I know. Moving on. Sorry.
True.
that's okay. No, it's all
Long
good.
stuff.
So
My bad.
no, it's okay.
No, it's alright.
So, Kai, how much time would he want to put into this, and would he ask anyone for help?
I would need Finn to explain in detail what happened as to me get a better idea of what could have went wrong.
No, I meant for like reforging the scimitar.
Oh, reforging the scimitar? Well, there's Buck, his best assistant, and he'd grab basically anyone who has the above average skill.
Thorg.
Thorg as well. He'd grab pretty much.
I think he's the only other one in the party.
It's less of a reforging as well. Maybe someone who may know a little bit more about the Arcana itself. So, like I said, Finn and Thor. Yeah. All right.
So, um, I and Thor,
Yep.
I will need you guys to, if kind of tool proficiencies do you guys have?
Well, you see, I have a smith's tools, thieves' tools, leatherworkers, tinkers, and alchemist. Oh, their expertise.
Did smith tools?
Smith tools.
Okay. Thor, what about you?
Smith tools, game set.
Nice. We need
Okay.
the game set.
So I need you both to roll me your smith tools.
Could I help him?
Yeah. Well, it'll
Oh.
be two separate things because I'm assuming Thor will be there to provide the kind of more muscle aspect.
While
As,
I'm more in the finer detail of things.
yeah, and while Kai is providing the creative vision. Kai, I'll need you to roll your smith tools intelligence, and roll yours strength.
25.
23.
Okay. So this will take you a few days of work to do.
Oh, are we gonna be here for a few days? I don't even know if we're gonna be here for a few days.
Maybe, but it's a good starting point.
Right.
I mean,
It's a good starting point that he can finish off later. You know,
Yeah.
like at least to get it kicked off, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
He can at least get the help he needs.
Mm-hmm.
You guys working together, it'll probably take you about probably 4 or 5 days work to finish it together. Kai working by yourself, it'll take a bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Probably would take you more 2 weeks because the metal, since it is enchanted and stuff, it is providing resistance to basically
Being
damaged and
heated up,
changed.
and yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it is, but you guys did roll well on your tools, which did help.
That's
But
my average.
still resisting. So.
I mean, if we got that nat 20, we would have been out of here already.
That would have definitely been beneficial if you did, but you didn't.
Still,
So
I know. I'm just having a hoo-ha.
yeah, it will take you like a few days of greatly working on it to get it done. But I don't know if you just want to just focus on that through the next few days, or
Well, it depends when Finn teleports in the morning to see if there's still a problem. Like, we don't really have a party plan yet, so.
So you guys will work on that through the day. Just you guys relaxing or whatever you wish. Covering, you patch yourself up, sleeping. So guys, as you do bed down for the night and get some sleep. Very calm and very restful night's sleep. One you haven't had for a while since you set foot in the Dragonland, the Dragonborn homeland. All the sounds of creatures, undead, wandering around at night. It didn't provide the most restful environment. Here you guys can get a deep, sound, restful sleep. Let's see. Thorig,
Mm-hmm.
something comes to you in your sleep.
Is it a succubus? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Continue.
But I will need you to come to me with me.
Whispers. Oh, it's Thorig's first time.
God damn it.
Torrid,
Can I
if
come
Torrid
to?
dies, I swear.
Alright, take my whisper virginity, please.
God damn it. Okay,
Okay, alright.
so Thorgus, is you sleep deeply, soundly. Feel yourself just drifting there. Ever expanse of your mind. Dark. Start to see space brought into the light. Floating feeling and feet come into contact with feels like solid ground. Kind of look around you, it's foggy, misty. Vision begins to you notice that mist turns into snow, thick, blanketing the ground and sky. See in front of you. Snow soon quickly begins to fade. Just hang there in the air, suspended, as time is frozen. Around you recognize the area you're in. Recognize behind you jutting peaks of mountains the city is built under. See the familiar of statues that line the mountain entrance. See a lone figure standing there, shrouded in shadow, coming towards you.
First, as I kind of back up a little bit, as I recognize kind of where I am, it's been a while since he's been home. And so just kind of like take a deep breath in and let the cold air go through the nostrils and feel it down the throat. And as he looks up to the sky and lets some of the snow like hit him in his face and like get stuck in his beard a little bit. And when he exhales, he opens his eyes and you'll see this shadowy figure kind of by his home and say, "Halt! What are you?"
Figure just continues to approach, getting closer but no more into you.
Now, when you say shadowy, do you mean I can't make out the figure, or is it like
It's like they
like
can't.
shadow?
It's like they can't. Like their visage isn't coming into focus.
Okay, okay. Uh, I will be ready, but not in like an aggressive stance, if that makes sense, right? Like I'm ready for maybe something to happen, but I'm not like in a threatening, attacking stance. Be like, "What are you?"
Your halberd is attached to your back, by the way.
I'll kind of grab it and I'll hold it in one hand, so it's not lighting up yet, and I'll kind of like put it on the ground, like to my side. So like I'm holding it with my right hand, its butt is in the ground, and I'm just kind of holding it, not aimed or pointed. It's pointed up. Who are you? What's your name?
That you watch as figure that was walking towards you. Seems some kind of weapon has appeared in its hand. Unable to tell what it's carrying, it continues to walk forward.
Ulrich, is that you?
Say that name. Fuzziness and unfocusedness of the body comes, and you see walking towards you. Same halberd that you carried in his hand. Grins at you, and it is me, my descendant.
Thorg will just kind of do like a bow with his head and just kind of look down and then look back up. Like, it is an honor to meet you, Ulrich Urbida.
The honor is mine. I felt the call from my weapon. I answered. Brought me here. Brought me to you.
Thank you for letting me borrow it, by the way. It has done good and protected a lot of innocent people. Thank you.
I just raise a hand and shake his head. No. I am dead and gone. It is no longer mine. It's chosen you to be a worthy successor. So, I have come here to greet you. I sensed a great welling of power within the weapon recently. Great strain put upon it. Not break. You did not. What happened? Tell me, regale me with your adventure. Battle of Glory.
Of course. Well, there is this island. I'm not sure if it existed when you walked the plane, but it is home to Dragonborn. They find their home there. It was recently attacked by what I was told the sin of pride, the incarnation of pride. Attacked, killed, abducted almost the entire population. Those who died, their souls were brought to this crystal in the middle of the lake in this tower. This tower was used by demonic forces during the Calamity. And me as a player, I don't quite remember how the exact tower were structured, but because Thorig knows that Uldric was alive during the Calamity, he'll give a description of the tower, of kind of what it looked like from his memory. We went in after saving as many people as we possibly could and teleporting them out. We went in and fought our way up to the top of the tower, where we encountered a lieutenant, if you will, of the Sin of Pride. Fought him, thought we killed him, then turns out he turned into a kraken, and we fought a kraken on the top of the tower. And let me tell you, that was perhaps the scariest fight I've ever been in. But we fought, and I was able to use the weapon's ability to spare my comrades and my friends and save them from potentially hurtful hits.
Good.
It climbed to the top of this crystal, was trying to absorb souls. When my companions killed it, it reverted back to its form. And this is when we were trying to figure out how to free the souls in the crystal. We tried many things, and it wasn't working until we realized that we have the key to that. They tried to explain it to me. It does something with the divine gate when the two weapons are brought together. And my friends channeled lots of magic into it. And
As you kind of mentioned that you watch his eyes just kind of widen.
and they
He just kind of stares at you in shock.
yes, and after a lot of spells channeled into the energy, they combined together and it formed this big cannon. When we all grabbed it, certain things happened, and when I grabbed it, it looked like the halberd would fit in this little hole pocket thing. Once I put it in, it shot the halberd through the crystal, destroying the crystal, setting the souls free, and the halberd came back. So because of this great weapon, because it allowed me to wield it, we were able to save thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands of souls
He
to
kind
not
of
to be consumed.
see him kind of like put the halberd away, and he approaches you slowly, kind of places a hand on your shoulder. Did well. Proud of you, Ascendant.
You honor me. And he does that kind of like touching like where his heart is and like a slight bow and back up.
Tell me though, weapons your allies wielded. See him kind of raise his hand up and watch as some of the snow begins to coalesce into the form of the dagger and the katana.
Mm-hmm.
Did they look like this?
Exactly.
Pieces have come together again.
Yes. They seem to need some repairs, but we have someone who's quite good with that stuff.
Feel kind of a look of kind of remorse kind of coming over his face.
Did I say something wrong?
They were repaired so easily. You see him pull out his halberd again, and it watches it floats over Tana and the dagger. There's a secret that our clan does not know about my one that is only bestowed upon those who are the worthy successor to it. My dragon lance, not just my greatest weapon that I wielded in battle. Part of a set. Part of a trinity.
Oh.
Gesture to it. Part of the draconic trinity. They are weapons forged with the power of the Grand Five. Each carrying an aspect of their magnificence. Dagger, swiftness, and quick strikes amongst many opponents. Tana, focused power, precision strikes. My halberd, the dragon lance. Protect and strike your foe from afar. Great power. Power. Think you are worthy. Be gifted. Carry on. Watch as he grabs the halberd that he is up yours. Raise your halberd up. Hold it aloft.
I do so.
See him step back. Grabs his halberd and crosses the heads, touching. Thorig of Clan Ulmir, successor to the Dragon Lance of Uldric Ulmir. I, the first of Clan Ulmir, hereby decree that you are worthy to carry on my name, to carry on clan's legacy. I bestow upon you final gift of my weapon, the Dragon Lance. May it aid you in battle when you need it most. There is a war coming. One that could define the future for our realm. Remember to be the wall. Protects your allies.
We are the wall. Urmir. Urmir.
We are. And now, You are also the sword to that shield. Watch as his halberd begins to disintegrate, be absorbed into yours, as your weapon begins to glow brightly, shape, and begins to reform itself. The head of the halberd growing more larger and more intricate in design. Handle and grip of the shaft morphing as well, changing into more of an intricate dwarven design mixed with draconic runes and patterns, form almost as if it's like growing scales. For there's a bright flash, and you see it shining multiple colors of blue, copper, white, gold. Is magnificent. Bright final flash of platinum color. You see these flashing lights that came from it have now been etched into the designs on the house itself. Weapon now achieved its final form.
Carlos, I'm geeking out right now. I'm literally grinning from ear to ear. Ah, so cool.
Thorg kind of Thor gets approached by Uldric. Places both hands on your shoulders. Thorg, make our clan proud again. Restore the pride that has been lost.
I will. I promise.
Help save this world, as I did.
For the world and for our clan, I will bring honor.
You return home. Turn home with your head held high. This weapon raised to the sky. Let any doubters know that Thorig is a man of honor and the future of the clan, and its one rightful ruler.
Thorg is just standing like super tall and proud at this moment, looking at Uldric Udemir, and with the weapon in hand, shifts the weapon to his left hand so he holds it up, and then he extends his right arm for like the warrior handshake.
Grab your arm and will shake in hand and will shake. Give you a good, strong, hearty warrior's handshake.
Thank you. I will bring honor to our people, to the world, and defend everything for our name, the clan.
Thorig. Question.
Anything.
The other two weapons.
Yes,
Damaged, weren't they?
they were indeed. They seem to be more slightly rusted, not the sheen that they once had.
I feared. Not been fully awakened yet.
Does someone worthy need to wield them, like your weapon?
Not such limitations were put on the others. Instead, they must... How long has it been used?
Less than 12 hours.
But you can't ask Zik for the current year of time.
I'd give him it. meta, I don't know.
He kind of ponders like, been a while. Probably have lost the power that they had before. To be true, he and the others used them. Weren't fully used what power remained inside them. So we didn't have time to waste.
Right. Do you have any ideas or inklings as to how we might powder them up again?
What we could tell from ancient scriptures we found with the weapons appeared that the power had fallen into the wrong hands. Trust friends. Apparently the weapons needed blessings. Blessings from old and new, it said. I know what that meant. Still do not. But can't pat you on the shoulder. I suspect that you will be able to figure it out. Or your friends will.
I will talk to them. We'll figure something out.
I do not know how much time is left, but make sure that don't work yourself into an early grave. Right? I don't want my successor to join me here too soon.
Well, if it's in defense of the innocent, I would be willing and happy to take their place.
That's one thing, but I don't want you exhausting yourself into a grave. Understood?
Understood.
Make sure to take some time to rest, relax, drink plenty of dwarven ale.
Yes, of course. Of course.
And occasionally get into a bit of a bar fight. That's always fun.
I've yet to do that. Yeah, I've heard that there's someone in the party I've not met yet who quite like to fight. So maybe I'll fight him.
He'll kind of like turn you around and pat you on the back. Kind of hard, making you kind of stumble forward a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. Get out of here. It's almost morning.
Thor will take a few steps forward, stop, kind of look behind his shoulder, nod, and then turn back around and keep walking forward.
You see him just kind of there grinning and waving as you continue, as you walk forward. The mist begins to roll back in, getting thicker. Spoken by a Nirgo.
No. Welcome
So,
back.
Kars, what's the command again for rolling a new character? Like, what's the to get all the stats up?
Of course.
It's
So it went to Denmark. There, the English functions got translated to Denmark functions in the Excel. Then they transferred it to Germany to actually verify. Again translated. Then to Poland, and then to us.
So
And
it's
when we
essentially
got
a
back-
Google Translate mess.
yeah.
Yeah,
and when we
that's
got
what
back
it
was
sounds like.
exactly Google Translate mess because we didn't understand some of the functions and what they did or meant, and it didn't work.
So okay.
All right, so what happened here? What's going on?
Well, you all get a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
We all die too in the process, apparently.
No. Just him.
Why? Why? What'd he do?
Yeah.
No, he can't
Uh,
die.
But
I fought a dragon.
But Thor, you come to wake as the Nirgos nuzzling you to wake up, and you awaken, finding, strangely, as you had packed away safely, you find your halberd there, nestled in your hand. Its form changed as it did in your dream.
See,
Gasp.
I just look at it. I need to go. I need to go. Look, do you know what this means? And he's just like rubbing Anita's face and like scratching his belly. I saw him. I saw it. It's a fish. I've proven myself worthy. Anita, and Thorg actually runs out of the tent or wherever he's sleeping. I don't know if there's tents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Runs out. Slight. If anyone was watching, which probably no one is, but slight tear coming down his cheek, and he quickly rubs it away, and takes the new halberd out and like holds it up in the sunrise, like, ha! And just starts like swinging it around and practicing and running back to Anita and like scratching his behind his ear and like rubbing his belly and just getting a new feel for the weapon.
Okay. Ethan, I'll go ahead and send you the new information for you.
Ooh.
Oh, speaking of which, Carson, you need to remove my access to the Thorg sheet.
Oh, right. Thank you for.
You're just having a blast.
Ah!
He did say he was geeking out, so.
he was geeking out. Yes.
No, I mean, you as the player was.
Oh, me? Yes, I definitely was, and still am geeking out. Yeah. So for when people wake up, Thorg is very loudly practicing in the yard. Ah! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! What? What? What?
oh, okay.
Ah!
Oh,
Think not.
okay. We
Uh,
lost him.
yeah, I think he died of happiness. He's having a nerdgasm. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know, Tara. We're trying to figure that out too, to be honest.
Ethan, is that a halberd in your hand, or are you just really happy?
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
I
days.
am geeking out right now. That's
I'm
what's
back.
happening.
I'm
Why?
back. What happened?
Well, you'll
Ethan
just have to figure out why I'm geeking out.
His weapon. Super nice, apparently.
I really don't have to. I don't care.
Man. Mood killer.
Carson, is
Thank you.
there a limited amount of times I can do that per day?
There is.
Yes.
You can use it once a day.
Okay, all right, cool. That seems more balanced. I was like, no way can I use this unlimited times. All right.
You did it, Captain Terra. You figured it out.
Okay, my character sheet's being all weird.
Aren't they
let me
always?
let me edit stuff. Game, don't be dumb.
Oh, Cardu, because that's what happens.
Oh, it's because I removed.
Both of us, and essentially it's not in his.
No, I only removed one, but. Here, let me go ahead and remove.
Oopsies. I didn't mean to click that. I was just trying to edit things.
Yeah, let me remove your ability to edit and then re-enter you.
Okay.
Maybe that might help. You might have to close and restart the game. Possibly.
Okay.
So.
After a few swings, I will rush to go find Kai.
Oh, finally, I can catch some sleep after a long night. of just
Guy,
working on-
you need to wake up. Guy, to wake up. Wake up. You need to wake up.
Oh, poor guy.
Look. I normally I don't wake people up, but this is
Actually, it's a really funny story. You didn't actually wake me up.
good. Then I won't feel bad.
to sleep.
That's your fault. Look, couple things. One, fucking look at this, and I hold up the halberd.
Oh,
And,
that's interesting.
it's like a bunch of like gold and silver and cars. What were the other colors you said were on it now too?
The rainbow.
Gold, silver, pristine white, copper, and
I did it.
sorry,
I proved
not silver. There's platinum.
platinum. That's what it was. I was like, it's some color like that.
Hey,
I did it.
Frank!
I proved it was
So
worthy.
did he! So did he!
What? I didn't hear you.
Mercy and Kai. So did he!
Oh, boo.
Sorry, bad joke.
I'm a professional medical.
Where'd you get your
doctor.
medical license?
Huh? Well, it's from the Reyes house. Where'd you get your DMM license? Ooh.
Oh.
DM fight. Ooh.
Well, you're gonna die now.
Yeah, most likely. So, Cars, do I get a new sheet right now, or do I just like wait it out?
You're fine. No. God. Oh no. No more new characters.
Anyways,
Aww.
Thor.
Aww.
Ooh.
Thorg is showing the halberd like, oh, I proved it. I proved I was worthy. I'm worthy of. It's fully awakened. I saw Ulrich Udmir. He gave me the halberd. I talked to him. This is great.
1 second. Breathe.
Yes,
No, like right now.
I am. I am breathing right now.
Let me see the halberd.
No, you do not get. Fine. I want it back.
You're going to get it back. Don't you fucking worry. Not gonna disintegrate it into all hell. So let's find out what this spell does.
I steal it and throw it into the
Ocean.
lava. Yes.
I'm just gonna cast Identify on it. Welcome back, Wajee.
Okay. So, as you identify it, you learn that it's a +3 halberd with the abilities to.
I can read it right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see. Seems like you're going to have an absolute blast of a time using this thing.
Yes. Also,
Um,
few other things that you need to know and Finn needs to know too. I'm gonna go wake him up. Finn, stay here, stay awake, don't go to sleep. Finn, and I run off to go with Finn.
oh, finally. I can at least get a minute and sleep.
I need to go. Go to make sure Guy doesn't go to sleep. Go bug him.
In
And
you go, let me just tell you this. I have a bone with your name on it if you'd let me sleep out this minute.
He only understands Draconic. If you can't speak Draconic, then he doesn't understand you.
Damn.
Come back and it's just Kai using sign language and has like entire chalkboard drawn up.
I'm just
Like,
gonna
I
hold
give you
up.
bone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold up the bone and just like,
Finn, Finn, wake up.
Honestly, find the arch wizard boy. Have him hit you with the catnap
Yes.
bellow, and you'll be fine.
Finn, wake up. Wake up or I'm going to drag you. Wake up, wake up, wake
Yes.
up.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Come.
I'm awake. Would I?
Thorg will literally
Um,
walk in the
what?
tent or wherever you're sleeping and like grab your arm and like pull you up and just start walking towards Kai. Like, come. You need to come.
What happened? Who died?
Nothing. Great things happen and there's things that both you and Guy need to know. Okay. Come.
Can we know when like what time is this?
Nope. You need to be up now. Come. Alright, sit. Kai, I told you not to sleep. Wake up.
I'm awake.
No, yeah, okay. Wake up. Good. First of all, hi Finn. Good to meet you. Look, the halberd, I proved I was worthy. Look, this is great. This means so much. It means I can at some point go back to my home and restore the honor back. It's awakened. Also, I met Ulrich Urmir. And turns out that, do you know why the two swords yesterday, they weren't working?
Why?
Like they weren't like connecting. Well,
Why?
it's not. They weren't connecting there's not two pieces to be combining. There's three, and this is the third part.
Huh?
Yes,
Wait a minute. Dragon Lance, Dragon Fang, Dragon Claw. Oh, that does make sense.
yes, which is why it wasn't working. So, just wanted you to know that for any future purposes. Second of all, the weapons, why they're not working, it's nothing that we can fix here at this forge. I talked to Ulrich Urmir, and he said that the weapons at the time when they used them, they weren't fully awakened yet. They're still not fully awakened, and in order to fully awaken them, you need to get blessings from, and I quote, the old gods and the new. Whatever that means. I think it might be literal, and you need actual blessings from old gods and new gods to make it work. But
So, wait, what you're saying is there's going to be another scavenger hunt?
yes, and I wanted to let you know that.
You hear this glass breaking coming from Finn's head?
I may have gotten about 3 hours of sleep, so it's at least fine. Now I have a lot more work to do.
Right, but did you want to see something cool? Come, I want to show you this. And he just goes outside,
Does it include
expecting your
coffee?
following. You'll get coffee afterward. Come, this will wake you up.
Cars,
Yes.
I'm following, but very slowly, unhappily.
I would like to cast Bless on the weapons.
Okay.
There, I blessed them. You're welcome.
Bless you. Cool.
You said the old and new gods. You guys make jokes saying Serena's the goddess of friendship, so there you go.
You say it like we're wrong.
You're not wrong, but I just wanted to be dumb for once. Leave me alone.
You're allowed to be.
Curse,
What
I
does
will-
the weapon do?
Watch. I will bring them to the outskirts to where I'm 100% positive there's nobody around. Like, I'm 100% positive, and I'll even check the area and like run out there on a new go and just kind of go around, make sure there's nobody there.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, Finn. I already know what's gonna happen, but let him have his excitement.
And then I say, all right, I come back. All right, you guys stay here and watch right there. And I bring my halberd up to the sky, and I say the chant, and I pull it like down, and I point at the earth about 120 feet away, and you see this meteor just fall out of the sky and go and explode on impact. There.
Actually, it's you that goes flying.
Oh wait, it's me that goes
Yeah.
flying?
You
You're
leap
doing
it-
the Pantheon alt.
Yeah, basically you just watch as Thorg just is rocketed into the air, and you see him flying into the sky and like momentarily pause there before he starts diving down. His halberd bursting to life in colors, and having like a cone of fire around the front of it before that fire changes shape into a large head of a giant dragon. And it sounds like a roaring as it comes cratering down and smacking into the sand.
Even cooler than I thought it was.
Oh no, he's become homie P. No.
Sounds like I should appear with sword in hand and... What just happened? Did he betray us?
No.
No.
You see, all of you just kind of see this large dust cloud just get kicked up, and almost like a mushroom cloud. Yes, it's friendly.
It's really impressive, but at the same time, it's tough to. I can't feel my face.
I come jogging back up to you guys, and I'm like, okay, not what I thought it was going to do, but that was even cooler than I thought. Oh my gosh.
What did you think it was going to do?
I thought that was going to call a meteor down, but it turns out I'm the meteor.
Give me a month, or give me a few months. I'll be able to summon meteors of my own.
No, Fig, you're not allowed to have
You're
meteors.
not
swarm.
allowed
No.
to have meteors swarm.
No,
I'm
no, no.
going-
No.
I'm
You-
going
you-
to work on meteors now
No.
because
No,
it's
no.
work.
You can have the miniature version, but not the
No.
big one. Bad.
Take a spell book!
Bad.
I'm going to go see if I can grab something like an iced tea or something, maybe a nice smoothie. But relax for the day because I have. Kai has seen it all. Kai wants to just go home.
Garth, what have you done? You made him bad, man. I'm
You gave
bad.
him the Pantheon, old Karst.
Yes, you turned him into Homie P, which is bad.
I know. I wanted to become Homie P.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Pantheon's the champion in League of Legends, and he does literally that.
Yeah, like his whole, which is his ultimate, basically, he jumps into the air, and I think it used to be he could jump at any point of the map.
Global. It used to be
Yeah.
everywhere, and now
Yeah,
they
the
changed it to
same.
basically 120 feet away from Pantheon.
Yes, so that's what Thor is. He can be launched in the air and then pretty much throw himself onto the ground like a meteor. And now Finn wants Meteor Storm. Great card.
There is, there is a one vital difference.
What?
What's the matter?
Pantheon is a large Spartan boy. Thoric is a very small, tiny dwarf.
Hey, who you calling small? I will meteor you.
He's got a large Spartan heart though.
Karst,
No,
I
no.
will kill you.
Karst, can I have levels, please?
No.
Damn it. I will bribe
I'm
you
missing-
with one fake Lamborghini.
All I'm missing is some extra attacks because of Kaylee thingy. But, I'll get there.
I actually, surprisingly enough, have most of Pantheon's build ready, except I just don't have this Grand Skyfall, apparently. That's already been done.
Oh my god. God,
Catapult.
why? I mean,
Let's catapult you.
this is really cool, but I'm scared for the future now.
Well, I'm
Why do you
scared
think
that
I'm
someone
getting-
will... I'm scared that we will have to keep Thoric around now.
How are we going to do that?
I'm gonna.
He's gonna be
reason
over there
why I'm
instantly.
grabbing- Thorg, this is what's gonna happen. There's going to be one more cookie left, and Thorg is just going to do that to get the final key.
Hmm.
He'll be there
At
when you
least we don't
need
need the feather.
He'll be there when you need him.
At least we don't need the feather. I can destroy it.
Can't destroy it.
Mm,
Oh. So, as you guys are kind of watching Thor put this on display, you guys just kind of like groggy, waking up, and
I'm gonna train to get my wing to a shield position.
okay. Let's see. Roll.
So you had a long rest?
Yeah, you all did.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Kai from the sounds of it.
Yeah, but I didn't have any like resources stuff, so it's a nice touch that I won't have like the
Yeah.
biggest repercussions for.
Yeah. But yeah. So, did Kai look at the other two weapons at all during the night?
Oh,
Just wondering. I mean, because we can get to it
probably,
later.
which is why he was why he was up.
Okay. In that case, roll me his tinker tools, and an Arcana check.
18, so I got a 3. And here's the Arcana check, so I got a 1.
Oof.
Yeah, I guess that nighttime stuff is just really kicking in.
Yeah, that's why it took him so long to go through
I'm
through the
just
night.
curious. Because he looked at the stuff beforehand, would he have advantage, or this is just a big no-no? Because he
Oh.
did, not only identify, he did tinker all of this stuff
Yeah,
before.
that's true. So yeah, I'd give you advantage on that.
So here's another roll.
that's
That's a
very easy.
24, and then this is just going to be a 26.
Okay.
Well, that worked out.
Okay, yeah, that's better.
Like I said, if I wouldn't have gotten it, don't give me the
No,
advantage.
that makes sense. I mean, he has examined before, so he knows how their quality of craftsmanship and how they looked. So, and judging as he kind of looks through this, he cleans it up as best he can, but there's some damage on there that he can't mend, and he's unable to repair. It's it's
when I
like it's something beyond just his magical ability. to fix.
You know, when I say I wish a god could just, help me with something, I didn't mean give me more work.
And from what he
Is
was
this
able to tell with
your-
his Arcana, it's like whatever these weapons went through in the last battle, it took a toll on them physically.
Finn.
Hmm.
Oh wait, you're not right next to me. Let me go find you. Finn.
Susan lies down in bed. Then he suddenly bolts. I have the sense someone else is coming to disturb me.
Somebody once
Oh,
told me
Jesus.
that.
He doesn't even come to the door. He's somehow just through the grounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Finn, you broke it.
What?
Hmm?
It
You
wasn't
broke the
me. Lay me your piece.
I would, but he's the one who has. He's the one who literally smite me. So.
I can smite. There's difference. He can smite the power of God. He can smite you with the power of an actual fireball.
You and what spear?
I pulled the spear out of the bag.
You mean the one that was at your house in Maruja?
Put the staff back. I have the spear.
Didn't you say earlier that was in the Maruja house?
The quarterstaff is.
Oh.
Remember the quarterstaff that can transform to
Yeah,
any
I know
steel?
which one you're talking about, but you said earlier it was just the spear, but I guess I guess you mixed it up.
Mm.
I mean, it can change, so.
Anyways. Right. But you broke it.
I get you by.
I mean, you as in collectively. Anyways, I'm going to go and sit in my workshop and wonder what I'm going to do for the rest of the day.
Go to bed.
You can't make me.
You will be katanaing Warple. Or Warpling katana.
Hey, Nadim, how much health does Kai have?
Can't tell you, that's meta knowledge.
You're not wrong.
I will figure this out. So we will just wait. Then I can know how high to cast sleep. Huh.
Yeah.
He has 200 HP.
Yeah, but mostly for what he's doing, essentially, he's just in the workshop, not working on it currently, but looking further at the Vorpal, the Vorpal,
Dagger?
I'm gonna
no,
I'm gonna beat
it's
you up,
a
you sponge.
scimitar. You already did, anyways.
Not you, Thorg. I'm gonna be a Thorg that sponges.
Yeah, you already did. Anyways.
So yeah, sorry.
So, yeah, he's gonna look further into the Vorpal,
While exhausted.
scimitar. I wouldn't say he had zero sleep. I'd say he'd catch like a short rest in it.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, used to working it throughout like the entire night, so he would have caught like a quick like hour to 2 hour long nap and then went back to work on stuff.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Enough to try to stave off exhaustion. A little bit.
Basically, it's getting just enough sleep to live, not enough to be not tired.
He's gonna need a long rest though, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead and roll me a Constitution save. Curiosity. See how long he can. All right, he can keep this up for another 12 hours before he needs to rest. Take a long rest.
12 hours is all I need. Anyways,
But,
yeah, he's just gonna take a look at just continue working on like enhancing the blueprint for it, basically.
Okay, so we can expedite this a little bit. It will take you about another 3 or 4 days to finish reforging that scimitar.
Unless something comes up, then yeah, he's just gonna be working on that and basically.
Is there anything you guys would like to do in that time?
No.
I'm going to town. that I am going to teleport back to the island to check out how is it right now.
Take me with you.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. If any, you can do that, and anyone who wants to go with Finn can.
Hey Finn, I heard you're going back to the island.
Mhm.
Finn, I'm
If
not going to let you go alone.
Mm-hmm.
First, I don't want to
Okay,
do this because, but I guess Serena would go talk to Tally about what they learned on the islands.
Okay. It's like just communicate with her or go to see her.
Probably easier just to communicate with her.
I can send you to her,
I
and then
know.
go and pick you up.
Okay.
I mean, that's yeah,
Carson,
sure.
did my hit point maximum go back up?
Yeah, you're. That got a little weird. Oh, right, because we must have hit the end of the
Discord's.
thing.
Because what?
It's because we hit the end of the other soundtrack.
Oh,
So, let's see. Yeah, but yeah, if you guys' hit point maximum was below, once you got a long rest, it was back up to its normal.
Then yeah, I can.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I have enough health to get everyone.
Oh God. Oh dear.
I
I
mean,
mean, I can do it. I can. Don't hurt yourself to do it. I can throw out my spell slot and I can get us there. And got the teleport. I can waste the magic to do it.
mm,
Magic.
if that is the case, then Serena, stay in the circle, and if you wanted to speak to Tally, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously, are you just doing it because you enjoy the pain or something?
How could
No,
this
it's
what it's
happen
starting to
to
seem like.
me?
no, because the Nexus is to be used by elves, and I'm not an elf, so I actually.
He likes the
Pain.
pain.
Now I don't. If I had things my way, I'd still be at bed right now.
So,
And with a cup of coffee,
Well-
some eggs.
Serena does have a way to communicate with the Tally at long range, so I mean that can be done.
It can be if she wanted to go there personally.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
Because I have to,
Okay.
because I can teleportation circle her, and then we
Yep.
can teleport.
Yeah, because you do have the location runes for Moroja,
Yes.
and there's a circle here, so
Yes.
Oh, I actually almost forgot something that I would have done with Kai with Serena.
okay.
Okay. So, Serena, I need the gauntlets back for just a moment. This would have been like yesterday. Because I'm like, yeah, he would have been working on
Watched
something,
you.
but what was it?
Serena will hiss at you.
No. I am going to
Kidding,
do
I'm
something
kidding.
that's just
She would not
enhancing
do-
it.
She wouldn't do that. I'm kidding. But no, she'll gladly hand it over to you.
Okay. When you get it back in the morning, it is now a.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Infusions known. Magical replicate magic item. It's now a.
Precious.
Oh, there it is. Belt of Hill Giant Strength.
Holy crap!
Oh,
I
damn.
leveled up. It's a Belt of Hill Giant Strength. So now you have a 21 instead of a 19.
Oh shit! Serena's getting
Crap.
swole.
She's swole.
She's swolrina.
Oh my god.
Selena, more like Selena.
Okay.
Thank you. Like,
Damn.
God, Gar can use that.
Gar is on
Actually, that is a
vacation.
good question. I would check, Ethan, if 5e tools would have worked. Because I can't check if there's an 8. No, it maximizes at plus as it becoming plus 2 armor, which is what it is. So
Okay.
it's already it's what it is. Sorry. Anyways. Oh wait, I have it here. Enhanced defense.
All right. So, Serena, did you want to go talk to Tally in person?
Huh?
Did? Okay. So,
Just
you teleport. So, Finn, you teleportation circle her to Moroja,
Mhm.
while the rest of you teleport your way back to Dragonborn homeland. You guys teleport back there. You land. Where would you want to land exactly?
On land would be preferred.
I mean, like where? Though?
By the temple, and I have a thing from the temple. I can't remember what, but I know I grabbed something from the temple.
Okay.
Plus, we got the teleportation runes too from there. So
Yeah.
There didn't have a teleportation room ruin to
I
the
thought they
temple.
had. I thought they had a teleportation circle there.
No, not
I rolled
Not
In
in
the
that one.
shrine?
21 and I could find one.
and not Ashurames. No.
Okay.
Really?
Not the shrine. No.
Yeah.
I mean,
alright.
we opened it and we looked around, so
Yeah, and Finn didn't find anything.
okay.
Yeah. So you guys teleport back there. As you guys land, you hear and feel this wet sloshing sound. And your feet kind of like sink in just a little bit. And as you guys look around, you see their like dead fish just kind of lying on the ground. Not a whole lot, but you see about like a good few dozen within your eyesight. The ground is like really still wet, but it
Did
seems.
we manage?
Sorry, what?
Did we manage breakfast? Did we manage breakfast?
Yeah, you guys ate before you left,
Okay.
and but the water has receded, and you guys just see a bunch of just ground and just kind of just sagging, bloated, uh, undead bodies. See that they're trying to, but are unable to. See some of those giant undead dragon amalgamations, as well as their bodies just completely bloated from the water that flooded the land, and you see their bodies are unable to withstand the additional weight and are just breaking down.
I think this is a sign that, yes, we did indeed fix it here.
Yes, I'd say if the dragons are not active, then I'd say the undead magic is probably gone. We should maybe check on those pillars just in case.
It's a
What do
good
you
thing
think?
to check on. But main idea is, as long as we give the time, everything here should. Anything that was trying to kill other people is going to sooner or later die out. Let's check on one of those pillars. That's a good call.
Guys spend a few hours traveling to find the nearest one. Remember passing some along the way here.
I am going to make things a little easier on everybody and cast fly on those who don't know how to fly, so that they don't have to be walking on this yucky, bloated corpses and
Thank
less
you.
difficult terrain type.
I mean, I'm a ranger. Difficult terrain doesn't factor in.
Yeah, I understand though it's not fun to walk on either though.
Yeah, it can't be fun to. Plus, you could slip and fall on a fish here or there and trip over a half bloated corpse. It's not. No.
Yeah, you slip and fall. Next thing you got a crab or lobster biting your ass.
Yeah,
And
pretty
dysentery.
much.
And
Yeah.
Okay, different tech. Fly doesn't last long.
it lasts for an hour.
An hour. Yeah, less an hour.
10 minutes.
think we have,
Oh,
Or 10
10 minutes, I
10
thought.
Oh, 10
sorry,
minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes?
Yeah.
But that should be enough to get you close
Yeah.
to the nearest pillar. Especially if you're just kind of flying at full speed.
Yeah.
So you guys do fly to the nearest one. And as you guys get there, you see obsidian black pillar that was there before is now more of a dull grayish white, and you see pieces are breaking off and crumbling to the ground. seems, from what you can probably guess, is that when you destroyed the key crystal at the top of the tower, linked to these other pillars, and when it was destroyed, the power that was feeding them, pillars were destroyed as well. So without the power to supply them, they're now basically crumbling away.
Does
Well
it
then.
mean that the nature and the land is returning?
It means that the dark force and energy that is basically polluted this land is losing its hold. Ezra did here is, well, not fading away, but is no longer a threat. There's still going to need some cleanup being done, as there are still, undead bodies. It's just that they're so battered by the ocean that flooded this area that they're not much of a threat as they were before. They could probably be cleaned up more easily by less experienced or powerful adventurers or guild members. The land is still just, it's a mess. A lot of the homes that were here that you saw in the countryside are kind of ransacked now by just, you see, like, they got stuff that should be in the ocean just adhered to them. You see a bunch of like seaweed and kelp clinging to roofs. There's some holes in them now.
Oh,
It's Desra and Pandak. Especially Pandak's move of flooding this land, it's left its mark and has done its job of damaging, harming this area. But it's not a complete loss.
Should someone tell Sonina? Do you have a way to send a message to her so she can report this to, what was her name? Tally?
Tally, I'll relay it through Milo.
Okay.
We can always use smoke signals.
Yeah, not from this far.
Very funny.
Alright, so
I know, there's nothing to burn here.
everything's a little too wet anyway.
Exactly.
yeah.
So you managed to contact Serena.
Sorry, it's late.
Yeah, we'll be wrapping up here soon. Managed to contact Selena and inform her,
Mm-hmm.
and Selena, Sally.
Alrighty.
She greets you happily and very joyed to hear that all of you alive and well. She's really worried that she was going to have to inform us. Didn't want to have to write any more letters.
Also, don't forget to mention where the refugees would be.
Yep. I would also mention the amount of refugees we were able to rescue and where they currently are at the moment.
Okay. She is very glad to hear about that. She also will report to you that she got news recently about some Dragonborn refugee ships that managed to escape from the island as well. Others that to escape by sea before the island was cordoned off by that weird water dome.
Oh god, that's the best news I've heard.
I'll tell you that from just a quick count that they were able to get, there were about 24 ships that came into different ports along the east coast, and
Mhm.
among them were probably about a total of another 473 people.
Nice.
That's still not many.
That's
The
really
Dragonborn Nation Island was not heavily populated to begin with, but
they saved a good portion though, so I'm really happy about that.
I still expected thousands, so I don't know.
I-
What was the
I-
original population?
the original population of this land was a little over 1,000 people.
So-
at least what lived here.
So
There-
a quarter or so.
Well, you guys
Alright.
saved a bunch before that too, so you probably got
About half the
about half the
population.
population. Yeah. Of course, there were other Dragonborns that were born here, but Talia will report that they've checked in, and because they worked elsewhere. They were working out of the country. But they're trying to get into contact to find out about their family and how it was going. Okay, so with the people outside, there were probably about another 1,000 who were not living out there at the time, that had family there. So yeah, but she will gladly thank you and will pay you for your guys' hard work, and she'll hand
Okay.
you a bag of hand you a bag of 3,000 silver pieces
Okay.
About
Is-
2 gold.
and another bag of 750 gold pieces.
Alrighty. There
She-
you go.
She'll also hand you this kind of interesting looking ring.
Hmm.
And she'll just kind of like tell you, all right, this is a ring that I had some of arcanists working on. It is it is a bit of a new trial item that we're working on here, guild members. It will allow you to communicate more easily.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also, in case of emergencies, make them think that you are an ally to them for a short time.
Ooh.
But
Oh,
that,
hey, so
Mm-hmm.
I forgot something. One thing. I would have given you the vicious scimitar, I think it's called, to give to Tali.
Okay.
you hand that to her, and she just kind of like takes it very gingerly and cautiously, like kind of recognizing the design on it. It's like, ooh, this is quite a dangerous weapon. Thank you very much. I'll be
Yeah,
sure to make sure it is safely put away and maybe put to
Yeah.
good use.
Yes, Mercy thought the same thing. It's why she wanted me to give it to you.
Thank her for me. I appreciate the gift, and I'll give my best wishes to everyone. I hope you all are okay. And I also have some good news for you as well.
Yes.
I apologize, Karst. I will interrupt your explanation of the ring.
Mhm.
Explanation of the ring.
Oh,
Interrupted. Sorry.
oh, that's fine. But yeah, the ring will like basically once a day it will let you cast the ability for advanced friends.
Okay.
So for basically instead of like for a short time, someone thinking that you're friends, it'll work for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
But
Kitty.
after that, they will realize that you swindled them or you bamboozled them, and they will be upset. So,
Okay.
but it's mainly to be like get out of trouble, and it also lets you access kind of like a translator. It can it has the intrinsic ability to uh, let you cast tongues. So, in case you ever need to communicate, it's something that the guild has been working on to help uh, communicate in tongues that aren't more commonly known.
Damn, they've been through my blueprints.
Chai just says out of nowhere.
But yeah,
I thought it was like a ring of message, like you could talk to other people who
no,
who had a ring or something like that. That's how I was imagining it.
no, it's not a communicator. Sorry.
I would say it's more like a ring of diplomacy if I was gonna name it anything.
Yeah, that would be a definite good one for that one.
Yeah, she didn't have a name for it yet. Like it's in trials right now, but yeah, she's going to like. But yes, I hope everyone is doing well and have some news.
Mm-hmm.
But with this recent development and trouble that you all had to go through, and I'm glad you're all well. I feel like you all deserved a much needed break. So if there's any work or anything that you need done, be it physical or research or anything, just let me know, and I will have the proper resources allocated to getting those tasks done for you while you all rest.
Alrighty. Yay.
And do not hesitate to ask me for help on anything. The gods know that you have done plenty to help out not just the people of our nation here, but all around the world. And the people I've gotten in contact with all agree that, well, you deserve some time off.
Well, thank you, Tally. I'll let the others know, and I'll make sure that they inform you if they need anything.
Right?
Yes, we need wing armor and the day apparently. Gotcha. I informed Tally that.
What?
No, I don't tell her that. Why would I tell her that?
Your mum.
I'm not
Oh.
telling Tally that,
She-
you butt.
Her mom, so we can make more tallies. Of
Oh,
course.
Oh my.
she'll just kind of smile and shake your hand. All right, but if you need me, you know how to reach me.
hmm
I'll have safe. Get. I'm assuming the others aren't with you.
No, they're doing their own miniature investigation. Nothing too crazy.
Ah, all right. Well, no problem.
Mhm.
Take care.
You too,
Oh.
Tally.
Oh, I also had one other thing for you. She can't believe I almost forgot this. You see her run over to her desk as she pulls open her drawer and starts flipping through some papers before she pulls out this envelope and she rushes it over and hands it to you. This came in
Mhm.
a few days ago from Gromabo.
Ooh, Grumabo.
You see, it's addressed to you, and
Blood
it's
death.
and you see from the sender, it's your parents.
Aw,
Aw.
that's my family.
Yes, yeah. I saw the names on there. I was like, oh, I recognize this name. But
Wait,
yes.
wait. I thought your family already moved to the Isles.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, they brought to the Isles.
Serena would have showed them that, like showed them there,
Yeah,
but
because they
it'd be
had
up to them
they
if they wanted to
It
move.
was Gara's family who
Dora's family.
was.
Yeah, because Serena's family made a new home for themselves in Gormabo.
Yeah.
I thought they moved there because okay,
Not
never
yet.
mind.
Not yet. No.
No, they're
They might later, but yeah, right now
I
they still got like a nice little home in
Mhm.
Gormabo.
Yeah, I kind of imagine that Serena would have talked to her dad and asked him if maybe some of his contacts would be interested in getting to like know Laya and trying to establish like a miniature trade port with her
Yeah, yes,
or
that's
something.
right, because he did have business and trade contacts still.
He did have a few of them left, but I was just like, I was thinking maybe he would want to try it. But yeah, till later they'll probably move. For now, they have a nice home, and Serena doesn't want to take them away from that.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So you got a nice letter from them. I don't know if you want to open it now or.
Yeah, I guess Serena will open it now because she has to wait for Finn and the rest of them to come pick her up.
So you open it up and yeah, you find a few pieces of paper inside. As you kind of
Mhm.
unfold and see a letter, reads Dear Serena.
Mhm.
Um, from the penmanship, looks like it's your mother writing. A lot more elegant than your father's.
Yeah.
But she writes, it's like, I hope this letter reaches you in good health, and hope everything is well. Thinking about you, and to
Aw.
let you know how we're doing here. Found a very nice little home. It's very modest, a lot different from where we used to live, but your brother seems to enjoy it a lot. We got some other nice families that live in the area around us. They have kids that are a bit older than your brother, but they are very kind, very sweet. Being known children, they're still a little bit smaller than him, which is quite cute. But
Aw.
he seems to be getting along quite nicely with them. Father has been very busy trying finding work here. He found a nice job working in a trade shop, uh, trading in different items. So his business sense is helping there. He's often always trying to get the best deal he can trading for things.
Sounds like that.
I myself have opened up a sewing shop.
Aw.
I am working on making intricate designed blankets and tapestries for people to buy.
Oh.
Aw.
I hope we can get to see you again soon. We've missed you, and don't worry, we hear some stories that pass around every now and then about this group of adventurers, and we know they talk about you when they mention a pink tiefling with very violet-colored hair.
Mhm.
That's our daughter out there, making the world safer.
Aw, darn it, cars.
Oh, your father also wanted me to include a letter he wrote for you as well. You'll find that folded in with the rest. And I also included in a portrait that we got sketched up of us, so you could keep. Yeah,
Aw.
we tried our best to have the artist sketch you in as well from just from what pictures we had and what we could describe of how you looked from the last time we saw you. I think you did a very nice job. So as you finish the letter, it just kind of ends with may you be safe and well. Love yours, brother.
Aw.
Going to the next letter, you see your father's more kind of rough, more a little bit heavier handed writing. It reads, Dear daughter, I hope you're doing well. Wanting to inform you that I've gotten in contact with some of my old business associates and have informed them about the new possibly very lucrative business opportunity of the islands to the south that have been recently reclaimed from. I wasn't really quite sure how to describe it as being lost. So it just told me it was dangerous territory that had monsters running rampant in it, but had been cleared out recently by I kind of was very proud to tell him this. My own daughter and her friends.
Aw.
She bravely went in there and cleared them out. I could tell I was trying to boast a bit, but they were kind enough to let me. They said they would try to assemble the proper chain of connections and get word to the Isles and to this Leandra nest that you told me about, and see about getting trade set up, seeing what the island has to offer and what the island needs. Pretty sure that they can get stuff going for. I also hope that we can come see these islands that you managed to proclaim for yourselves. The sound of it sounds like a very nice place to visit in summer. Winter coming in right now. I'm very glad to be in Glenwood here. Surprisingly, being in a mountain, I thought it'd be kind of cool, but they apparently have a natural heat source that they pipe in warm air from beneath. It's very quite ingenious and creative. These gnomes never cease to amaze me.
Mhm.
The one I'm working for right now is he's a bit more of a heavy-handed trader than even I was. I try to do him justice by always getting the best trade deals I can.
Mhm.
He often is always overlooking my work and making sure I'm doing it right, though I have not yet once disappointed him. Must be doing a good job. I hope you're doing all you can to stay safe out there. I've been hearing some rumors and stuff going around of scary things, and it makes me worried about you. I there are some stain marks on paper, what kind of looks possibly from where he started crying a bit.
Aw.
Things on. Don't want to lose the opportunity to get to know my daughter, the young lady she's become. Brave, gallant, kind-hearted woman that she is. Saving people and making this place safer for just her family, but other families. I think I've rambled on enough in this letter. I hope we hear from you soon. Until then, though, always stay safe, and if things get too dangerous, there's no shame in running. Signed, with all my love, your father.
There is no shame in running.
At least to him. Oh, he's not a fighter, so.
No, he's not a fighter. He's a merchant.
But
He's a trader. He's a silly man.
as you fold up that letter, though, you see in the sketch behind that was the drawing that they commissioned the artist for. You see them sitting together with your little brother, kind of positioned on both their laps. You know, just kind of like sitting on one leg each,
Mm-hmm.
kind of holding them. You see, they have the artist sketch behind them, hand on each of their shoulders is you.
Oh, I'm not crying. You're crying. So beautiful.
see just kind of like very elegantly kind of written into like a drawn into a banner and written in is your family's name, the Dark Moon family. As we'll end this week's session.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
I actually cried. That was so beautiful.
It was.
Well, thank you all for coming. I hope you had fun this week. I hope
Did.
you enjoyed it.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night,
Same.
everyone. Good night,
I'll
everyone
be
on
sure
the
to let.
internet. Good night, my players, and take care, all of you, and stay safe. Bye bye.
Bye.